What's up, Blood fam? What's up,
Yo, let's
Blood?
go.
Merry Christmas Eve. Happy
Merry
holidays.
Eve.
How we doing? How we feeling?
I feel pretty good considering I got trampled yesterday.
Well, it's only fair. Somebody else already made the joke. It's only fair that Rudolph prevails on Christmas.
Ugh.
I hate to say it because that's my least favorite Rudolph, but it's still Rudolph nonetheless.
Ugh. I don't
I'm gonna
know.
give a like. I'm losing my shit right now, so I'm gonna take a bit to cool down. I'll be back in like 20 minutes. What's up, Panther? I totally get it. So go do that. How about them Packers though? There's two sides of that story in the chat, right there next to each other. What's up, Steve? How we doing? How we feeling? We got a big one today.
I don't know.
I'm just
I'm just thankful that we're not going to be in here tonight for that debacle that would have been, I think, a nightmare.
Yeah, so let's just throw this out here because I've already had my DMs attacked over this. I will say I did not make the decision, but we are not going to be streaming the night game tonight, which is the the Broncos and the Patriots. I thought we were going to do both. Like, I was going to do this one. I didn't know if he was home. I thought this was a great game. This game affects me. This game affects a lot of the NFC, and so it's a lot in stake. So I thought this was a good game since I was home. And then he said, "Hey, let's just do this one instead." And I was like, "If that's what you want to do, let's do it." So don't be mad at me. I was fully prepared to do both of them, but I'm not gonna say that I'm not mad about not doing tonight's game. With that being said, I don't say this very often. In most of my life, I have never said this. This might be one of like 2 times ever, but go Patriots and suck it Broncos. I hope you embarrass yourself at home on Christmas Eve. That's what I want to happen. And if anybody wants to join the Discord, I'll get in there and I'll talk smack about that game with you. The link's in the description. And if Leo's in here at some point, he'll probably drop the link in the chat as well. But moving on, like I said, we're going to do the Cowboys at the Dolphins. If the Dolphins lose, we have a chance to move up to 2 tomorrow. But if the Cowboys lose, they have a chance to probably a good chance to not win their division. A win here kind of helps them a lot. And this game is huge because one, Dallas got smacked last week, and I just feel like the Dolphins studied that game plan, and they're going to know how to attack this Cowboys team. So I really feel good about the Dolphins odds here, but with that out of the way, both of these teams sitting at 10-4, good place in this season for both of them. But this is a big game because this is one of the better opponents. Like we were talking a few weeks ago. I mean, I didn't say this because I said the Niners are the best team in the league. But a lot of people were saying the Eagles are the best. They deserve the 1 seed, blah blah blah. Okay, well they did beat the Eagles. Other than that, they've had a challenging time beating winning teams. And Miami has struggled with that same concept. So I feel like these are parallels in their respective conference. So this is not only a big game for the playoff race, but a big game for the guys in those locker rooms. Whoever wins this game is going to be feeling really good about themselves because a win for either of them is going to be a big win.
Hey, Alex, I just want to say something. It just popped up on my notifications. Is Grassi feeling the same way that we are by doing this game this afternoon as well, or is he doing all 3 games today?
He's doing all 3. Yeah, he's doing all 3. Looks like the Dolphins are gonna get the ball first. You want the boys? You want the
I'll take the
Fins?
Cowboys because I know you want to call the Dolphins.
I mean, I don't really care either way. I am good with either of these teams losing. Is Washington
Yes,
gonna win? That's
Washington
crazy.
looks like they're going to win. Jets have a
I'm
minute and
sorry.
41, and
I'm
they've got
sorry. I'm sorry. I thought the Cowboys were kicking first, but the Dolphins are actually not wearing white, so I got them mixed up. So the boys are getting the ball first. I'm sure Pizzle is thrilled about that. They are wearing teal today, and it will be a touchback.
I don't know. Simeon just got out the ball to Breece Hall. He's out at the 42 right now. All they need is a field goal, so they need about 30 or about 20 yards, and the Jets can still win that game.
Coach, I told you Sam Howell was going to have a bad day if he played.
He played. They took him out at halftime, I think.
Go Jets.
And Jacoby Brissett.
I love Jacoby Brissett, but
back to pass, looking down the field. He comes out firing. He's going to get it to CD on the edge. He's going to get about 9, maybe 8.5.
Also, 8. We will, if you haven't already noticed, be following down below the Jags, Bucks, Cards, Bears game. I know the Cards and Bears game is not as big of an implication to the playoffs, but they're playing as well. So they waited way too long. Brissett could have come out there and won them that game. You're right.
Second down and 2.
What's up, Ian?
Dak's under center. He's going to hand it off. There goes Pollard. He's got the edge, but he cuts it back. He's going to get the first down plus about 5 there. That's about a 7-yard gain for Tony P.
Tony P. Also, cheers. I just took my medicine about 30 seconds before the stream, so hopefully I don't die like I did the other day on the stream in like an hour or two, but I think I'm starting to feel better. So
first down and 10, balls at the 39. Play action. Dak rolls to the right. He checks it down to CeeDee Lamb, but he overthrows it.
He was right in front of him.
How do you overthrow that ball unless you're
Look,
that's probably the best play there is throwing that ball away. But
the way he did it.
But the way he did it looks like he just made a horrible throw.
What's up, Snowman?
What's up, Brian?
Man, why can't you just call him Snowman? Everyone knows him as Snowman. You say Brian.
I can't help it. And there goes CD on the handoff. He's going to get about 10.
They're marking him short. What happened, Alex? Did you get loopy? No. The last day that we did a live stream, I took my medicine. It started working, and I started coughing to the point that I had to walk away because I thought I was going to throw up on the stream. I'm just sick, and I've been taking Mucinex to break all of this up, and it leads me to coughing uncontrollably.
3rd and 1. There's a handout to the up back, and he's going to get the first down. That is number 40. I don't know who their fullback is.
Luepke? Luepke?
Yeah, I can't say that.
Luepke? That's probably incorrect. Panther said, okay, I've cooled down. I'm getting there, Steve. I'm on the uptick. It's been about 4 days now. Actually, I don't know if I'm on the uptick, but I'm not progressively getting worse anymore. So I feel
there's going to be a false start on Dallas there.
So, the first 2 days, it was a downhill. And then the 3rd day, I finally got medicine. I didn't leave my house the first 2 days. I'm going to be honest with you. But I went and got medicine. So I think it's getting better. I don't know. He's about to get toasted on Twitter. The goddamn refs that were in Charlotte today. I've been called Snowman, and Brian. I just feel like even at one point he was still calling you Snowman, and everybody in every live stream I've ever seen you in calls you Snowman. I just feel like he's trying to, one up everybody. Like, oh, I know Brian. Like, it's just Snowman. It's okay.
1st and 15. He fires it to CeeDee Lamb. That was a rocket by Dak. Much better than the one that he threw over his head out of bounds about a few minutes ago.
I'm not opposed to calling people by their real names, but he makes it a point just for you to go out of his way to call you Brian when everyone says, oh, look, Snowman's here. And he's like, hey, Brian.
So it's strange, though. Once you've had conversations with somebody like outside of here and you call them on their telephone and talk to them in person, it's their first name just takes over. What's up? There's a run again. He's going to be short of the first down on 2nd and 2. He's going to be really close.
Listen, I don't know Crafty's name, but if he told me his name, I wouldn't call him that.
I don't know. There's something different about calling somebody on their phone number and "What up, snowman?" I just
That's not true because you played World of Warcraft for over a decade straight, and people would call you and be like, "What's up, Mimnock?" No one ever said, "Hey, Shane, how you doing?"
except for Mark. Well, see, now I'm calling him by his name. There's a first down. There's the fullback who gets another short yardage gain. Loopkey.
Loopkey? That's what I'm calling him. I don't know if it's correct or not, but that's what he's doing.
Jets have the lead with 5 seconds to go. They're going to get the dub.
Shout out to Brissett, though, man. He only had 5 minutes, 6 minutes of game clock and did that.
Heard of the
See,
merciless?
everyone's like, in Ohio River history, I feel like a lot of people call you Shane, but like,
play action. Dak's looking down the field. He steps up and throws it into the ground.
But I feel like you never picked up your name's Ohio River history for a long time. Like everyone just called you Shane to start.
I just think over time things kind of can change a little bit.
It's literally the day before Christmas and his name is Snowman. That's the most appropriate time to call him Snowman. I didn't know we were going to have such a discourse over this today, but
I mean,
DJ Moore got injured on his first catch of the game.
Dak's back. He looks. He checks it down. It's Loopkey again. Who's going to get about 8 yards? Who the heck is
Loopkey? Where'd he come from?
I don't know, but it's nice seeing a fullback get some play.
It was like when we did a lot of Denver games like a year or two ago, and they had Albert Okay. I was never going to say his name, but we just gave him a different nickname every time he caught the ball.
All right, it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Ball is at the 32. Dak's in the gun and no Loopkey in the game this time. Boo-hoo.
Snowman, we love you, no matter what you want to be called.
Dak steps up. He looks. He avoids the sack, but he's still short of the first down as the Dolphins' pursuit gets there. And
Jets get the dub.
Yeah.
Tush push? Tush push? Tush push or points? Brandon Aubrey ain't going to miss, so tush push or points?
I think they're going to go for it. I mean, I think they will go for it here.
I thought so too. It's supposed to be raining here at this game.
Doesn't look wet to me.
It doesn't, but that's what I heard this morning. I remember when fullbacks carried the ball instead of just blocking. Dude, we only, like the last year or two, got away from fullbacks on our team. They're going to take a timeout.
Has to take a timeout because poor clock management there.
Oh, shocker. Dak Prescott has poor clock management. Who would have ever saw that coming?
Damn, you're wound up today.
I'm like a free soul. I'm home on a Sunday.
Is that what it really boils down to?
Yeah, I got to sit in my chair and watch the Atlanta Colts game, and I was eating a salad, and I'm like, it's 2:00, and I'm sitting in my chair eating a salad watching football. I'm like a new person. See, I feel like I'd be a much more exciting person if I didn't work on Sundays. I told Leo this morning. I said I was put on this earth to not have to work on Sundays.
All right, here's a big play. Miami wants to get off the field, and this is a long one. This is almost 2. If you look at the marker on the field,
it is a long one.
He's got a fullback, and he's going to hand it off to play action to Ferguson, who's got a lane. He's got the edge. He's going to get all the way down to the 11-yard line.
Wow.
Nice play call.
It's the Christmas spirit. Look, it's day 2. I've got another Christmas sweater on. The one I'm wearing tomorrow is Chiefs related, and it's not as exciting as the one I wore yesterday or today, but I felt like it was more appropriate to save that one for tomorrow when the Chiefs actually play.
So, look, Dallas got embarrassed last week. They're going to come out firing today early, guaranteed.
38-38 overtime.
And there's the handoff. There goes Brandon Cooks to the edge. He's going to get to the 5-3 and out of bounds at about the 1.5.
It's going to be 2nd down. They might give him 6-0 record when scoring on the opening drive. That's an impressive stat.
They play better on. They're another one of those teams that play better on the lead.
Yeah, but this Dolphins team, man, they're special. Touchdown Bucks.
9-0. Soon to be 10. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 1. They can effectively get a first down if they so choose. And there goes Dak on the keeper, and he flips it out to Pollard, who gets, I think he gets in. They're going to mark him not in. That ball was really close, but it is a first down. Let's see the side angle here. Tony gets, no, he's down. The ball never crosses the plane. Good job by that official to get that right.
They gotta get something right.
No doubt. But that, I mean, really solid. Pollard wants the TD, and now he gets to come out. So probably going to be Dak on a keeper here. Just going to say that because he needs to have a big day.
Dude, 1st and goal on the inch line.
And they give it to Lukey. Lukey.
Oh, someone fumbled. It's going to Miami. Ah! It's going the other way. Oh!
Whoa.
Oh, what's their record when they don't score on their first drive?
Well, so they would be 4-4.
Well, we don't.
And he just dropped that ball.
What's up, Craig? It's not Halloween. It's Naruto. It's different.
How bad is that, though? Pollard gets taken out.
I don't know. On the CBS thing, Steve, it maybe. Let me double check. Oh, it is Lupke. You're right. There is a P. Lupke. I think I was saying it that way, but then he screamed Lukey earlier, and then I just forgot about the P.
I was saying Lupke.
Well, I must have heard it as Lukey, and then I just kept going. Damn.
Tampa
Hope the
Bay.
Christmas season is looking right. Well, I'm home on a Sunday, and that's the greatest Christmas gift I could receive.
Really?
Yes. And this chair. I can't believe what an egg the Colts laid today. It was a tough game for them. It was tough to watch.
When you go to Atlanta and you can't stop the run, you're in trouble.
We're still 0-0 in Chicago. There's been the first drive, the Bears punted. The second drive, the Cardinals punted. So the Bears are on their second drive now.
Dude, I would rather call him Loki. That name rolls off my tongue better because I scream at my
dog. No, he
all
didn't say Loki. I thought he said Lukey. What's up, Robert?
And I think, and Steve says that's Letke. And I think that's probably correct.
I like Loopkey better.
Loopkey.
Loopkey.
I think he's right.
I think it's open for interpretation. Apparently, Travis Kelce's name is Travis Kelce, but everyone's been saying it wrong for so many years that they just accepted it.
Is that facts?
That's true, yeah. It started before Travis and Jason had a name in football. It started with their dad. People he worked with just kept calling him Kelce, and he rolled with it. So they just rolled with it, all of them, the whole family. His name's actually Travis Kelce.
Huh.
You know, nobody says Tyrod Taylor's name right. It's Tyrod. So, it's open for interpretation. I don't think he's going to be mad if we say it wrong. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle. I'm assuming that's Mostert.
Look like him. 31, yeah.
And he's going to pick up about 6. Try to dig themselves out of the hole starting at their own 2.
That's a huge stop, honestly.
Dude.
You know, I mean, that might be the difference in this game. Well, let's be honest.
Dude, that scar on Tua's arm from where it got gashed in that one game is kind of gnarly.
Right.
All right, 2nd and 4 at the 8. Yeah, they just showed it. It's like a white spot, like, around where the hole is. Tua looking. He's going to sling it. He gets hit as he throws, and it's dropped by Tyreek. He was gone if he caught that. He was gone.
Oh, my God. How did he not get it?
How did he throw that pass so well? He was being drugged down.
Oh.
He lost track of the ball. It was a little bit more outside than he was ready for.
And Tua takes another shot.
He took a massive shot.
Golly.
Maybe it's Alex. It might be. I didn't name me. I mean, it's my name, but I didn't create it, so it could be. You gotta ask that guy.
That should be a play clock violation.
And the clocks hit 0. Was it half the distance of the goal? They can't do 5 yards.
It is Alexandra. If you want to say Alex, you're more than welcome.
No I. There's no I in my name.
Yep, Alexandra.
No I. Even the government can't get that right. They add it every time. Ale or Ale. No, I don't like that. I like ale better. All right, 3rd and 8. They did move him back 5. Tua steps up. He's going to launch it again. This time to Waddle.
God, Waddle was wide open.
It's caught all the way deep down. Ooh, that's 50 yards.
Dude, when you can just put these two guys on each side of the field and run a post round, he just blew by Stephon Gilmore, who's probably one of the better cover corners in the league. Or at least was.
Ale like the beer. That's what I'm saying. I like ale better than Ale.
We'll just call her Ale X.
Yeah, dude, look at Tua's arm. That's nasty.
Dude, that's a bomb.
Dude, 50 yards, man. All right, 1st and 10. Gonna toss to Mostert. And he's gonna be able to pick up a yard or two. Not much. So it's open to interpretation. Absolutely. You guys can call me whatever you want. I'd probably still answer.
So look at it like this. Dallas got gashed in the run game last week. They are not going to get beat by the run today. They're going to make Tua go over the top with his arm.
Well, I mean, he's already threw 2 bombs. Both catchable, although only one was caught. And the defender didn't stop Tyreek from catching that. He didn't catch it. So they might get burnt by 50-yard passes all day. 2nd and 8, toss to Mostert. He's going to get to the right short of the 40. Oh, man, the Chiefs just put McKinnon on IR.
Oh.
How'd Tua get that scar? Well, there was like 3 games back. He got gashed in the game, and there was like a piece of his flesh on the ground. It was nasty. I think I got a picture of it on my camera roll somewhere, honestly. It was nasty, though. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Dallas has an opportunity to get the stop. Wilson Jr.'s in the backfield with Tua. I don't think they're running it here, though. He's back to pass, looking, fires to him, and he's going to dive forward. I think he's got enough for the 1st down. Yeah, Crafty, I don't remember which game it was. I think it was a home game.
We saw it.
It was like
I remember watching it.
Oh, Chicago gets in the end zone. Justin Fields' 3-yard rushing touchdown to go up 7-0. And Sportscat says, end me. If it makes you feel better, Sportscat, I'm rooting for the Bucks. I don't think that'll make you feel better, though. All right, 1st and 10. Looking, has time, fires, and it's just a little bit high for Waddle. Incomplete. Okay, you pirate. Dude, my nickname is a vitamin C deficiency. I'm basically a pirate.
Arr. Ye scurvy dog, you.
I need to eat more oranges. But if I eat too many oranges, my nickname's going to change. My last name's going to change, probably. 2nd and 10, toss to Mostert. He breaks a tackle but falls, and he's still going to lose a couple here.
So, Alex, I'm not going to lie. I have been kind of not been very attentive to the cat lately, and he will not leave me alone today.
All he wants is love.
I mean, he's been up my butt since I've been home.
It's hard to believe this is the lowest scoring game out of the 3 on so far.
Honestly, I agree with you. First quarter's about come to an end. Big play.
3rd and 13. Tua back to pass. Fires the left side towards Waddle, but I think that was a throwaway. And they're going to get off the field. Dude, the Dolphins look so much better in teal.
They do.
Maybe it's because we've seen too much white, maybe.
Maybe everybody, yeah. I mean, honestly, they look good. I think they need a. Do they have an orange jersey?
They do. You can use it on Madden. Let's see. Oh, it was the Black Friday game, Crafty.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I was here. Wow, they're going to go for a 57-yard field goal here.
Was it, what's his name? Jason, maybe. Here, Crafty. Where's the chat?
A-Rod.
There you go. Oh, boy. They're going to go to commercial. Well, a quick break.
What?
Sanders, yes.
Sanders.
That is nasty, dude. They said there was a picture of a piece of his flesh on the ground, I'm pretty sure, also.
This is going to be a dandy if he hits it.
All right, 57-yard field goal attempt for Sanders on 4th and 13 to try to take the lead. Kick is up.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And it comes inward, and it's good. It looks like it was going to go wide left. But it cut in. And the Dolphins take a 3-0 lead with only like 2:50 left in the first quarter. And the Jags look like they're about to attempt a field goal as well. So I'm going to wait to update the score and see what they do. It's 4th and 18. I doubt they're going for it, but they're in field goal range. Steelers Christmas was saved by a guy named Rudolph. NFL scriptwriters must have had a field day with that one. Yep. That's what we were thinking too. Oh, and the Jags missed their field goal.
Jacksonville is cursed, man.
Who did Perna curse this week?
I didn't see.
Someone I work with that I just casually show some of these other guys' football videos to said he's a Bengals fan. He come up to me and he said, "Did that good sports guy curse the Bengals this week?" I was like, I don't know. But it was so funny. It was like a lost puppy. He like shuffled his feet over to me and was like, "Did that good sports guy curse the Bengals this week?" I couldn't help but laugh. I didn't want the Bengals to lose, so I wasn't laughing at them. But I don't know, it was funny. The interaction was funny. Okay, let's see where the Cardinals got the ball, and they are trying to drive now at their own 44. Let's look at the box score for that. Ugly game. It seems like it has been an ugly game. Only one penalty in that one. And then, let's see, the Jags and Bucks. Bucks are killing time of possession right now. Both teams efficient on third down. Bucks are 1 of 1 on fourth down. No attempts for the Jags. Total yards, the Bucks have over double. The Jags have -3 rushing yards in that game right now. And only one turnover. And that was the interception by Trevor. Kickoff is up. And looks like it'll be a touchback for the boys.
Wow.
The Panthers
still
did
can't
almost
get over
have a
that
crazy
fumble.
comeback. Yeah, kind of probably hurt them a little bit, man.
You know, just though they turn it over and they only give up 3 points when they. So I guess that could always be worse.
Lions won their division before we got GTA 6. They won the NFC North for the first time ever, but haven't won their division in 30 years.
All right, first down and 10, ball's at the 25. Dak's back to pass, gets a block, throws it out. CeeDee Lamb's all the way out, almost to midfield. That dude has been a stud this year.
Amazing to think the Jags were 1 win away from moving atop the AFC heading into their Bengals game. They haven't won a game since. Yes, Crafty, all is going according to plan. Except for the Ravens keep winning. I need them to lose tomorrow.
I still think they're going to win tomorrow.
I have a very high feeling that they'll probably win because I don't want them to. Or I don't need them to. I need them to lose. But I'm not going to be mad if they win.
There goes Pollard. He gets the carry, and that's going to be almost 5 yards.
Good carry. We love Tony P.
Sub juice.
Merry Christmas. Jalen Waddle becomes the first player in Dolphins history with 1,000+ receiving yards in each of his first 3 NFL seasons. Dude's a dog.
There were some really good guys back in the Dan Marino days, too. Duper and Clayton that probably could have made that as well.
I wish Jalen Waddle was a Chief.
Dak's back to throw. He fires it over the middle. It's CeeDee Lamb. He's got the edge. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, down inside the 10.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Ooh, they just got cooked. It wasn't even Brandon Cooks
with the run, baby.
But they got cooked.
Dude, look at that. Them moves. Stutter step. What?
Bucks are driving. They're at the Jacksonville 39.
It is poor tackling.
That was bad.
CeeDee Lamb does all that work. Just think, it could be 14-0 right now. So, whoop.
It still could be 14-3.
Yeah, 14-3. We'll say that. It could be 14-3.
I feel like the Panthers are like almost there. Like, obviously you need a new GM, new head coach, but like team-wise, like they're almost there. They need a better offensive line, period. Like, period.
And Crafty, I think that's why Stefanski will probably be coach of the year right there. Exactly what you wrote.
I think depending on how the Texans finish, it'll come down to Stefanski and D'Amico.
Right now,
right this second, it's Stefanski. But if the Texans win out and something happens where the Jags lose out or the Colts and they get into the wild card, they only won like 2 games last year. You know, the Browns were semi-competitive last year and almost made a playoff run. And that was with half a season of Brissett. So, you know, it's a similar situation, more leaning towards him winning this season than last season. But to him coming into the Texans' first year, they were 2 and whatever last year. And, you know, potentially winning their division or at least minimum making the playoffs. I just feel like the argument is very fair for both of them. And they're without Stroud right now. They won a game when they had 23 players out of their starting lineup. So I feel like if one of those two win this year, I'll be happy. If someone else wins it, I won't be.
I just think when your starting quarterback and your all-pro running back is out for the season, and you still are potentially in the hunt for the number 1 seed. At this point, it takes a little bit of help, but you're still there. This late in the season, I'm pretty sure that's my vote for sure. And I love DeMeco Ryans.
I'm really torn between the two of who should win. But
yeah, normally
the Browns were decent last year. They didn't have their starting quarterback for 6 games to start the season, and he was dusting off rust and looked pretty bad coming out his first couple games, and they still finished with a respectable record. The Texans are coming from bottom. They were bottom feeders last year. They had the number 2 and 3 pick or something like that. They were bottom feeders, and they've got a rookie quarterback. And without their rookie quarterback, some backups still winning games.
Oh my God, Cat.
Yeah, I think the playoffs are definitely a big if for DeMeco Ryans, but it's still just comparing last season to this season, man, it's just a big difference. Now, shout out to Davis Mills. He's not getting the respect that he deserved.
He's going to be a good backup on somebody's roster for sure.
I think he'll stay in Houston, honestly.
He keeps showing that play, man.
Now the Bucks are at the Jacksonville 20. Also, the Bears are driving. Joe Flacco's always kind of been that guy who can fill in anywhere. All right, 1st and 10 at the 25. Tua back to pass, fires out, and he misses with Jalen Waddle. He's got about a step off on some of these passes. Not his deep ball, but his mid-range ball.
So we were talking about this earlier in the year where I think Tua struggles is when you make him turn and throw to the sideline. He does not throw that ball well. Slants, anything downfield.
15 yards or less is where he struggles.
Yeah, it's when he has to turn. It's when he throws that sideline ball. It always seems to come out funny, especially when he goes back from left to right.
All right, 2nd and 10. Play clock's running down. Tua back to pass, rolling left, looking downfield, fires, caught. And he's going to get a 1st down. And that's Cedric Wilson with the catch. And the Bucks just scored a field goal. What's up, Luis? And they extend their lead to 13-0. Bears are driving, though. They're at the Arizona 40.
Luis, I'm awesome. I'm on vacation again for the rest of the year.
Lucky.
Awesome.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 43. Dolphins trying to retake the lead or at least make it a 1-point game. And he's going to fake the handoff, looking, fires. And it's caught. That's number 3. And he kind of takes a shot. Oh, that's Robbie Chosen Anderson. Why does it say Chosen on his jersey? His last name's still Anderson.
I think he changed it.
No, he changed his first name to Chosen.
I thought it was his last name.
No, it's Robbie Chosen Anderson. Let's see what CBS says. He looks banged up. Maybe it's just Robbie Chosen.
I'm telling you, he changed his last name.
I thought it was Chosen Anderson.
That's technically who he is.
Merry Christmas Eve. I would like $9 million in the mail tomorrow. Cash, thank you. I've got $3. So, Merry Christmas Eve, puppet.
If I ever have $9 million to give, puppet, I will keep that in mind.
I have no money. And that's going to go for 19 yards to Robbie Chosen. Sorry. And he got banged up on the play, so they're going to cut the commercial.
And to be fair, the defender pulled up a little bit, didn't hit him as hard as he could have.
I hope to see a next-gen Xbox under the tree. I low-key want an Xbox. I have $3. So I'll stick to my PlayStation and I will be grateful. I'd like to borrow $3. Okay. Drop me a Cash App. I'll send you $3. And I'll be poor just for you for Christmas. You work at a casino, just open the jackpots. I can't just open the jackpots. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what opening the jackpots means. Have you ever walked into a casino? Do you understand how it works?
Evidently not.
Because he chosen it. You right. Okay, here we go. Sorry, the Dolphins are on the field right now, so it doesn't work because Tua doesn't say that.
This is going to be a very fun game, Alex. It's going to be fun no matter what happens in the game, up to the point that Chris comes in and starts complaining that we're not doing Patriots.
Open the jackpots. That's what I'm laughing about. What does that even mean? Oh, no, I've only seen them in movies. Well, it's a wild experience. It's like an adult Chuck E. Cheese with no animatronics, just drunk people. Which are basically the equivalent to creepy animatronics.
And into the blue tent he goes.
Well, at least he made a good play before he got hurt.
And he walked off.
All right, 1st and 10. This should be the last play of the first quarter. And they're going to hand it off to Mostert, and he's going to get 2 or 3 to end the first.
Stellar.
It's been a tight game so far.
You know what, Alex?
That's me.
You know what we should do since we're at the end of the first quarter? We should get an early raid in on Pizzle to show him some love from the channel.
I was already in there earlier.
Yeah.
No, let's wait until it at least gets closer to halftime.
Let's see.
Actually, you know what? What the hell? Let's do it. Oh, he's streaming with his boy. Because his boy's a Cowboys fan. All right, here's a link. Let's go say hey to Pizzle. They're looking very festive over there. And Pizzle's drinking. I went to a casino before, a bunch of gunshots went off, people ducked and smoke flying. Then I realized I was in a Robert D movie in his prime. Dude, Pizzle's my favorite, bro. Bro, I just feel like casinos, like, the movies don't really do them justice to what anything they're like.
No, never.
Like, at all.
Because, when you watch the movies, right, you're like, you see all this stuff that just would never happen in a real casino.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like the Bears are up now 13-0.
Khalil Herbert.
Oh, 14-0.
Hey, his Cowboys guy's drinking Dr. Pepper. He's just like you.
All right, let's fix that score. You're not a good enough gambler unless you open Jack's pot. Yes. I'm not a very good gambler. I'll do it. I like to do it, but I'm very bad. Panthers said I was biased over Dr. Pepper. All right, 2nd down and 8. First play of the second half. Tua back pass, quick pass, throws it out. I think that's HN. He's gonna get all the way. He's gonna get 7.
I really like this kid.
Dude, he's good. He just gotta stay healthy. It's gonna be. Oh, they didn't give him the. Oh, I knew it was short. I don't know why I said that. I was surprised that it was 3rd down, but it's gonna be 3rd down and short. Looks like Mostert might be back in.
Raheem.
And they're going to hand it off to him. He's got a
Uh-oh.
lane. He's going. Not a nice, hard run. He's going to pick up like 20 yards on that.
He does. He is such a strong back, and he's got incredible speed.
Sorry, 15 yards. I exaggerated a little bit. Still a great run on 3rd and 1.
He just runs through tackles, man. You got to love that.
Movies have to dumb down casino security to allow heist plots to happen. No, that's all casino. That's the only true part in movies. That's the only true part in movies.
Listen.
1st and 10 from the 19. He's going to roll out looking. It looks like he's got a fullback who's going to leap. That's Ingold to the 10. Every casino I've been to, the security, they act tough, but none of them are.
So he did this a couple weeks ago, hurdled a guy, but this time he didn't get through.
Looks like he almost got hurt.
Yeah, he really almost got really hurt. Wilson's helmet just about got the groin.
I just meant the way his legs got stretched out there and he twisted. All right, 2nd and 5, just inside the 10. And they're going to toss to Mostert. He gets tripped, but he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down. 1st and goal for, the Dolphins. And there was almost a little bit of a scuttle.
So, and I was mentioning it to you a couple weeks ago that it's pretty good. But he does a podcast called The Player's Point. And it's him and another guy, and they do a really good job, of current NFL guys that do a podcast together. I really enjoy it.
All right, 1st and goal from the 4. I love sports guys podcasts, like actual players and stuff. I love stuff like that. Blackhawks have 5. Hand it off to Mostert. He's trying to get the edge, and he's only able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle by Lewis, number 2.
Got him up and got his legs out from underneath of him. Larry Zonka, man, that's a name from the past, Kay.
Dude, I feel like there's a lot of all-time great names from the Dolphins defense back in the day. Offensively too, but their defense.
There's a lot of offensive guys I remember.
2nd and goal. They got Ingold back to block, so they're probably going to run this up again. He's going to toss to Mostert. He's trying to get the left side.
His own guy tackled him. What the? Dude, his own guy.
His own guy did grab him. And Mostert looks shaken up on that. That is not a good thing. 5 reach. I know. I'm incredible.
What the heck? What is this? What is this? Look where you're going. Stay in your lane, bro.
Appreciate you, Puppet. Dude, Mostert just got bodied by Armstead.
And now he hurt his own dude.
Dude, Armstead bodied him. That's a big guy to fall on top of a little big guy.
We were just talking about how strong this dude runs and how he runs through tackles, and his own player runs into him and hurts him. That's.
He didn't run into him. He bodied him. That's like 300 pounds just bodied on top of you.
Puppet, you're a dog. Appreciate you.
I don't know. Puppet's got kitten energy to me.
Oh my God. This guy's
But
just trying to be nice, throw some props out there to the young man, give him a little bit of, and then you just smack it down.
I didn't smack it down. I acknowledged him first, but you were going on about Armstead that you didn't hear me.
I know. I did hear you, but I was enthralled with.
But you were not listening. There's a difference. You
I
only
don't
heard.
have to listen.
You watch your mouth. No, I'm not going to. You're a little all black kitten, like my kitten. He's a terrorist, man. I swear. It's fitting. You don't think it's fitting because you hate cats, but it's fitting.
Dude. What's up, Leo?
That's not racist. Black cats are the best cats. They have psychotic energy, but they're also very sweet.
All kittens have psychotic energy.
Yeah, but black cat energy is different. Like, everyone hates on orange cat because they have no brain cells. Orange cat energy is crazy, but black cats, they, are a lot. They're overlooked because they're so cute. You're like, oh, it's a sweet little void. No, it's a demon. It's a demon void. He's still sweet, but he's also a demon.
Tampa Bay's up 19-0.
Oh, shit. No one said anything, and I wasn't looking.
I just saw it. I looked up and just saw it.
Bears are up 14. Bucks are up 20 on the Jags.
It's 20, yeah. 20-0.
It's
3rd and goal. Tua's back. He rolls.
He's looking. He's going to throw it away.
Dallas holds.
I got it under control. Packers should have tanked. They can still make the playoffs, though. Why would you tank when you're right there? You just need a couple things to go your way. Minnesota losing helps. And don't you guys have Minnesota next week? Or did I make that up?
Let's see. Right now, Seattle's in the driver's seat for the 6th slot.
Oh, man, I think Waddle got his eyes poked. That's going to be a meme. That's going to be a meme. Oh, they did him so dirty.
Oh, look, it is raining. You can see it there.
Are you sure? Oh, I see it on his hoodie. I was looking at Waddle at first. I was like, I think he's just sweating, but yeah, it is raining.
Oh, I feel a weather delay. It's starting to come down. Look at that.
No weather delay. We don't need the playoffs. We need Joe Barry. I'm pretty sure he's gone either way after the season's over. They just don't want to fire him in season. That interview they did made it feel like he doesn't have a job once their season's over, but they're not getting rid of him right now. How does a cat owner hate cats? I love cats. I said Puppet hates cats. He's got a wiener dog. Like this big. He's pretty cute too. All right, 4th and goal from the 5. They're going to go.
That's a risk, bro.
Oh, man, this is tough. They got Tua looking, fires to the back corner. That's caught, but no way. No way. I don't even think it was caught. Well, 2 red zone turnovers. The Chargers look good and lost. Couldn't be happier. I wish they would have won. I know why you want to lose because you want a high draft pick, but I wish they would have won.
That's a nice grab. Oh, no, he didn't catch it. He dropped it.
What the cat going to do? Knock over the TV? Bro, if someone broke into my house, I believe in my soul that those 2 kittens I have in here would attack an intruder before my dogs would.
Your dogs would run.
My dogs are the biggest wusses I have ever seen. And I mean literally biggest. They almost weigh 200 pounds. They are wusses. If you raise your voice even this much, they're going to go run. If someone breaks in here, they're either going to want to get pet and belly rubs from them, or they're going to run and hide. My cats don't care who it is that comes in. They were not raised with cats. They were raised with a cat, but they were separated. When all of them were in the same house, they were separated for the most part. So, they were not raised with cats. These kittens are like 4 months old, and my dogs are like 3 years old, so they weren't raised with the kittens either. They're just wusses. You ever had a Mastiff? They're wuss dogs. Yeah, you could always move to Florida and get a pet gator. Your girlfriend lives in Florida? Wow, she's obviously doing something right. It's warm there. Warm there and probably cheaper than where you live out there. I don't know exactly where you live in Cali, but all of California I feel like is so expensive, man. Cost of living. I can't believe the Ravens are the only AFC team that officially secured a playoff spot. Well, if the Pats do their job and beat the Broncos tonight, and we do our job and beat the Raiders, I think we might lock our division.
Yeah,
if the Broncos lose and the Chiefs win today and tomorrow, I think we might lock our division.
I think that's correct.
All right, we're back.
There goes Dowdle on the outside. He doesn't have nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped at the 6 at the main line of scrimmage.
Listen, Crafty, I don't ask for much for the Patriots, but this is just that one thing. Let me just look it up. Bill Belichick record versus Sean Payton.
And Waddle just goes back to the locker room, so I'm assuring that they're going to go look at his eyes. 2nd and 10. Dak's in the gun, back to pass, looking, steps up, rolls out. He's going to take off. He's at the 10. He's going to slide down at about the 11.
There's a flag. So they're 2-2 from what I can see. 2-2. I feel like Bill Belichick and Sean Payton were cut from the same weird cloth.
Very similar.
Like a gator will protect you from a Florida man. Dude, Florida man. I spend more time on this channel talking about the Florida man than anything. More than we even talk about football. They're not real.
Looks like the Bears are getting ready to go in the end zone here as they are a 2nd and goal for Ed. 3rd and goal on the 1.
Play each other every offseason of practice? That makes sense. That makes sense. Cole Kmet over 100 yards on 4 receptions.
And what is Dak doing on 2nd and 13? A quarterback draw? What the heck was that?
Classic Dak Prescott. Classic.
I don't quite understand, but okay.
Bears are 3rd and goal at the 1.
Tutty.
And touchdown. M. Lewis for a 1-yard touchdown. Dak on crack.
Mercedes Lewis. Is that right?
I forgot he was there. I think it is.
3rd and 11. Dak's back to pass, looking down the field. Here comes pressure. He lets it go. It is incomplete. Intended receiver was Mr. Brandon Cooks, and Dak takes a shot in the end zone.
Bears lead 21-0. Man, the Bears are outscoring the Bucks. Effing refs bail out Dallas.
Was there a penalty there?
Roughing the passer, I think.
Are you kidding? Christian Wilkins is visibly upset over it. Yeah. Let's see. Nope.
No, because his own teammate's the one who fell on him.
They're saying Dak grabs him by the helmet, pulls his helmet down, and I bet you they called it driving it into the ground. That's a bad call. All right, 1st and 10.
No, ain't no way.
Dallas gets a big break. Looking downfield, Prescott rolls out. Here comes the swing. He's going to get hit, and he's going to get sacked. Van Ginkel.
Van Ginkel's a stud. He's got that Cole Beasley hair. If you don't understand, then it's unexpected. And if it's unexpected, it might be a good call.
Second down and 12. Dak's back to pass. Looks, fires. It's knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Whoa.
One of these days, a ref's going to go to get in the middle of something and just get knocked the F out.
We've seen some refs get beat up a little bit.
3rd and 12.
Big play here.
Yeah, Miami definitely wants the ball back.
I feel an interception coming.
I feel a pass to CeeDee Lamb. Dak's back to throw, looking downfield. He steps up. He's going to keep it. He's going to gain about 4, but they will have to punt.
That was tough. Dak does not look like the QB of a 10-win team today. Dude, I really think Buffalo messed with their brain waves a little bit last week. CeeDee was open too. He was wide open. I feel a keeper coming.
I don't know why he pulled that down, but what is going on with the referee and the hand signals, man?
He must be new. Jacksonville and Tampa's at halftime, by the way.
Wow, shutouts. There's the punt. He gets it away clean. Driving him back inside the 20.
He's going to cross the 25, 30. Still going to the 35, maybe 34. After the Browns kicker and backup both got injured, how can it be that no one else on the roster can be at least okay enough at kicking properly to punt and take field goals? It was embarrassing. I knew the kicker got hurt, but I didn't know the backup kicker got hurt too. He's deaf? Is that true? I feel like being a referee would be good if you're deaf, because then you don't have to listen to everybody screaming at you.
Heck yeah.
Like, that'd be an actual solid job.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about people trying to manipulate you with words.
Yeah, just tell them how it is. Put me in, I can kick. You may kick a 40? I'll try. I don't know if I can still kick that far, but I'd try it. It'd be really easy to get roughing the kicker with me back there. I'm so small, it wouldn't take much for them to put me down. So I would be a benefit. Okay, that one's at halftime. Yeah, I probably weigh I haven't been to the gym since April or May. So I probably weigh around 100 if I had to guess, 100 even. Maybe give or take 5. I weigh a lot more when I work out, so it would be very easy to put me on the ground for an NFL player. But then again, that would mean it would be easier to break me. The Jags are playing this week. The Panthers, dude, I hope the Panthers beat the Jags next week. Sorry, Sports Cat. I'm sorry, but I hope so. And Panthers have no reason to not try to win right now. So, dude, I hope if they play like they did today, they definitely have a chance. And seeing what Tampa's doing to them right now, coming from the same division, it's definitely possible that the Panthers can upset them. I hit a whopping 180 in the best shape of my life. 1st and 10, hand it off. That's A-Chain. No, it's Wilson Jr. Jeff Wilson, sorry. And he's going to get a couple. 6 yards probably, maybe 5. But I think my best, most in shape weight was 125. But I'm only 4'11 and a half, so I feel like that's a pretty solid in shape weight, I guess. I guarantee your punt would go. See, if I could probably punt pretty well. It's the field goals I don't know if I could still do. 2nd and 4. Turn around, looks, fires down the middle. Caught by Tyreek. He's going to spin and go down.
Wow. Did you see him avoid that hit?
Dude, he's laughing. He's laughing about it.
And he hurt himself again a little bit. He's still gimpy.
I think he slipped while he was spinning. And that's why he slid down. Because it is wet. Oh, he's laughing about it. He missed that big hit, too. Look, he's still on the sideline laughing about it. That's going to go for 20. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to roll to his left, dump it down to Smythe, and he's going to pick up 5 or 6. The Bucs can definitely make the playoffs, especially
Bucs are definitely making the playoffs. I'll call that right now.
Yeah, they're hitting their stride at the right time. Things are finally coming together with Baker. You punt, I'll do field goals and extra points. Bet. I'll be a tag team kicking duo with you. All right, 2nd and 4. They're driving. They're going to hand it off. He slips, and he's only going to get to the line of scrimmage, maybe lose a yard. Not one other player could get a kick off the ground. That's actually crazy. See, I could have watched that game, but I wanted to watch the Colts and Falcons one, so that's why I didn't. But I didn't see all that. That's crazy.
Here's the thing, though. These are all football guys. When you live on the football field your whole life, you got to think that you got some guys out there that have done some kicking for S's and G's, right?
3rd and 5, incomplete pass at the 1st down mark. It'll be 4th and 5. Listen, our backup kicker is a safety.
That's what I'm getting at.
I know there's somebody that's at least played around at practice kicking field goals.
Yes. I mean, how many times have you been sitting out playing with the football in the backyard and just punted it around and kicked it around?
All the time. Anytime I take a football outside, I'm going to punt it.
These guys have been on the football field for 15 plus years. You're telling me that they don't play around kicking and trying field goals. Gosh.
See, my 52-yard attempt kick is up. And it's in. We got a 1-point game with 4:31 to go. Anyone who's played soccer was decent at it could kick an extra point. That's why I feel confident. See, I played soccer for 8 years. I probably could confidently right now, even though I've been out of it for so many years, kick it an extra point. I could kick a 40-yard field goal back in the day, but I never tried it any further. And an extra point's 25?
35. 33.
33. We talked about this the other day. Yeah, I could probably still kick an extra point. I'd have to practice a little bit and get a little bit stronger. It's just because I haven't done much leg work in a while, but I probably could do it. That's why I don't understand why some people, these guys are in some of the best shapes of their life. You don't even want to try? Like,
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there's got to be somebody on that roster that can kick.
and I'm not saying it's easy because in the heat of a football game, I get it. Punting over power lines was one of my favorite games as a kid. That's what I'm saying. I know you could probably kick field goals too. Like, because he played soccer as well. But all I'm saying is they need someone to kick. Like, there's so many people you can recruit. Look, I don't understand as, like, why don't football players, like, call free agent soccer players more often? Like, if they're free agents and not signed and committed somewhere, give them a call. They can kick a lot farther than you think they can.
Card scored?
Oh. 7-21 over there. Jags and Bucks are probably getting close to being done with halftime.
I think you picked the right game, though, for sure today.
Well, that's the only choice I had. So, I didn't really pick. I'm from the UK, so played football and thought it's really not that hard to kick. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that anybody's better than anybody.
No, I know I'm not better than anybody. I'm literally 4'11". I know there's guys with bigger legs than me out there.
I'm literally saying that there's at least 10 guys on that roster that could probably get a 30 to 40-yard punt and kick 40-yard field goals at a fairly consistent rate.
I'm not saying I'd make it in the NFL because there's a high percent chance I wouldn't. But I just feel like they should have a backup plan.
I mean, just tell me if you were like if you're like a fourth string safety, let's just play hypothetical, and you only get in on special teams plays. Wouldn't you want to just go out there and practice kicking field goals and stuff, on your spare time, just in case your kicker gets hurt and you go, hey, coach, I can kick.
Yeah, it gets you another job opportunity.
Give me a roll. All right, Dak's in the gun. There's 4:31 till half, and there's going to be a false start on, I think, Brandon Cooks.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
Alex didn't pick the game. The game picked her. Exactly. You get it. You get it. All right, the Jags and Bucks game is starting back up.
There's Jalen Ramsey out there on the edge. All right, it's going to be 1st and 15. Dallas is backed up 5 yards without even starting. They're going to hand it off to Tony P. And he's going to get about 2.
Tony P. See if the Jags can score in this half.
If Jacksonville gets shut out in Tampa Bay, wow. We may have to put in a call to Sports Cat. It may be enough to send him over the edge.
Have you seen his few comments in here today?
No, not really. I haven't paid. I seen it, but there goes Pollard. He's going to get it out to about the 29.
Do you guys know of our soccer player Harry Kane? After he retires, he wants to come and be an NFL kicker. I think I've heard that name, but I know for a fact my brain's confusing him with a hockey player.
A hockey player
That's last name is Kane also. But I feel like I remember seeing something about a international soccer player that wants to kick for the NFL.
Dak's back to throw. Here comes pressure. He's going to get sacked. Miami's going to get the ball back.
Hawker. Yeah, it's soccer on ice. with no sticks. So it's not hockey. It's soccer. It's hockey.
Down goes Dak.
Trevor Lawrence on fraud watch. Hey, Burdens. How we doing? Patrick Kane. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah.
That's a pretty cool last name, Kane.
All right. I'm going to be right back. Dolphins don't score while I'm gone. Alex,
all right, there's going to return the punt from the 15.
All the time.
Berrios gets out to the 30 and then goes out of bounds. (1971) divisional game, Dolphins versus Chiefs. She's going to miss this. Where Miami got the dub in 2 OTs. Braxton gets a little bit mouthy out there for a little dude. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Falls at the 29. 2 is in the gun. He's back to pass, looking down the field. Lets it go over the middle. It's complete. And that is Smythe for the first down out to the 40. There's the snap. Looking to throw. Tua throws it away. Nice attempt by A-Chain to come back for that. And that will be the 2-minute warning. We are down to 2 minutes to go here in Miami. Other scores right now. Tampa Bay's got the ball with 12:54 to go in the third. So they're back. And Chicago is 4th and 4. They're getting ready to punt at the 2-minute warning. T-Law with 3 turnovers already today. I'm going to say Jacksonville may not make the playoffs. Let's just call it what it is.
I think one of my neighbors got a golf cart for Christmas because there's a new orange golf cart. Well, not mostly orange. Driving up and down the street all day today. So someone got a new toy. I've never seen the orange one.
I haven't. And they run rampant around here. They usually bring them by my house to take them over to the park.
Yeah, they've gone back and forth. I think they're just driving it because it's warm today. Like just back and forth down the street. And I have never seen it before. So someone got a golf cart for Christmas. What happened to the Dolphins, or did it just go to commercial?
They received the punt. Berrios got a nice little return. It's at the 2-minute warning.
It's a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, gotcha. You can make a golf cart street legal in Arizona. No, yeah, they're street legal here too. People drive them everywhere. I want one just because it'd be fun to have one, but I also don't want to buy one. It's not even about money. I just don't want to buy one. I just want one of my friends or for him to buy one so I can just drive theirs around. Somebody else to have one. I don't want my own. What's on your shirt?
Well, show the shirt.
Yesterday was Beavis and Butthead. Today we got Naruto and ramen.
What a combination there.
And these are the kunai and ninja stars he uses across the top.
Dude, we got talking about old players, and they've been showing
Buck scored again.
They've been showing his historic Dolphins pictures, man.
Well, they're in the house. That's why.
Dan Marino looks like he can still play football.
He probably could.
I love the commercial with all the old guys.
Bucks up 27-0.
That game is over.
Yeah, we say that, but remember what happened in the playoffs with the Chargers?
That's facts.
They came back. They were down big like that too.
Yeah, but they were playing the Chargers.
All right, 2nd and 10. Quick fire. Caught for a first down and more. That's Cedric Wilson. He's going to pick up like about 14.
It feels like the script says that Miami's going to go down and get a field goal here and have a 9-7 lead at the half.
That's embarrassing. Both of these teams score like 30 points a game, and like, I don't know.
But they both play horrible against teams with winning records usually.
Maybe. I mean, not maybe to that, but 1st and 10, handoff to A-Chain. He shakes a tackle, and he's going to pick up close to a first down, but his knee definitely went down short. I want one of those tricked out lawnmowers that go 30. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. See, I'll be more interested in buying a fast lawnmower. For our 2nd and 1, fires. Smythe. He gets kind of WWE tackled, bro.
Suplex.
Remember that when Atlanta blew that lead in the Super Bowl to that team that one time? I don't know. Probably somebody irrelevant. Probably. I don't know. Craig. 1st and 10, quick fire to Smythe again. He's gonna pick up another first down.
They're gonna have a chance to throw it at the end zone here in a minute.
And they're getting close. I don't know exactly. They're gonna use a timeout here. They're at the 18. Stops the clock at 28. Josh McDaniels streaking through the field trying to get that timeout off because no one was paying attention to him.
Mike.
Sorry, Mike. What did I say?
You said the guy you want to punch.
Well, I want to punch a lot of guys.
Josh McDaniels.
Oh. I like Mike better.
Me too.
He's like, always sounds like he's stoned out of his mind during his press conferences.
Look at the dude. He's got like capris on. But they're not. They're just pulled up.
He's stylish. Looks like he's wearing joggers that are just pulled up. Because it looks like all their staff is wearing joggers. Joggers are comfy, though. All right, 1st and 10 at the 18. They still got one timeout in 30 seconds. Tua throws, hits Tyreek on the edge, and he's going to go out of bounds near the first down.
They're going to have at least 3 shots at the end zone here.
Yeah, I like them jerseys they're wearing. Mike McDaniel's better than Frank Reich. That's fair. Frank Reich's out the NFL, though. I think he's not coming back either.
Yeah, he's going to retire with all that extra money that he gets for only coaching like 10 games.
He's coached like 20 games in like 4 years or something like that, and he's got millions.
I would love to be a coach. And Tua has to burn his final timeout because the play clock was running down. These quarterbacks, neither one seemed to have clock management skills.
Eliminate this goddamn team from the playoffs now, please. Oh, man, poor sports cat. Is Indy still paying him?
They paid him off.
Yeah, they paid him off. So he got it in a lump sum, but it was a lot of money.
He got paid off, and then he goes to Carolina, gets hired. He gets paid off the same year. I think he got a 4-year deal in Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you can see that scar on his arm, dude. It's gnarly.
Yeah. Battle-tested, man. Battle-tested Tua.
Like, you don't think about losing chunks of your skin playing football.
God,
like, breaking bones, normal. Losing a chunk of your bicep, not normal.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, you're right. He's doing something right. Ask Papa if you remember that. I mean, I remember that crazy Indiana game last year. 2nd and 1, fires near the end zone, but he's going to float his way out of bounds.
Dude, he took a shot.
And
there's a flag, and they're going to get roughing the passer.
Oh, no, Micah Parsons mad. This is a makeup call for that one on Dak.
Let's see.
Oh, ouch. No, he hit him kind of hard, blindsided him.
Oh, to his head, snapped back. That's a shot.
Wes Welker is the Fins wide receiver coach. No wonder they're dropping passes. I'm pretty sure he is.
I don't know. That was at regular speed. That looked like that was pretty. That wasn't excessive.
I don't think it was excessive, but I feel like it's a makeup for the one on Dak earlier, honestly.
Dallas is going to burn a timeout.
It's going to be first and goal near the 4. Studio. Let's see.
It just looks bad, right? Because his back's turned, but it's really not.
I think it's only bad because it's from the backside. I just don't see it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they just go by the way things look. Whether or not that's really excessive or not, I don't know. It looked like he took a shot, but he wasn't knowing he was getting hit, and he gets hit from behind. I understand why Mike is a little upset over that. So's Dak. Look at him.
All right, first and goal, 21 seconds remaining. They probably won't run the ball unless it's a QB keeper. And he's looking at the field. He's going to check it down to Mostert, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Mostert with another score this year.
Not a rushing one, but passing one. Makeup call scenario. That's what it feels like, man, because both of them were arguably could have not been called and fine. And the Dolphins take their first lead of the game.
At the right time. I thought they might go for 2, honestly.
Nah. If it was the second half, yes. Extra point is up, straight down the middle, and good. And I'm going to go ahead and flip this. The Bears are not on halftime yet, but I'm going to put them on halftime.
Why is that game not at halftime? I thought it was really...
It started like 2 minutes before this game.
It just seemed like it went faster than
the
this
Jags have an opportunity to score. It's 3rd and 8 at the Tampa Bay 35.
Now it's 4th and 8.
No, it's 4th and 8.
Well,
they have an attempt to score 3 to get on the board at least.
This TD is on Parsons. Thanks, Skip.
Thanks, Skip. Both of these teams are frauds and will get found out in the playoffs. I just can't wait to see Dallas go to San Francisco again. 3 years. 3 years in a row, man. Oh, he muffs it. And he picks it up and gets smacked.
Is Maniac on right now?
They went for it on 4th down. And, well, they got a delay of game. And so it was 4th and 13. And they went for it. And incomplete. So Tampa has the ball again. No score for Jacksonville. Why didn't they kick a field goal? I get that they're down 27, but like have some pride and take at least some points. You're getting shut out. And we are officially at halftime on this game. Oh, he's live for the Tampa Bay game. Obviously, that's right. All right. Well, since we've made it to halftime, I didn't even see his stream earlier.
I don't have a notification. That's why I was asking.
All right. Blood Raid. Go get Maniac. He seems quiet for... I feel like he should be happy right now. Oh, he might be sick. He's sick. Yep. He must be sick. That's right, Tom. Tom won't even see it. Get him. Get him, blood fam. Maybe a load of kickers are on strike today. What's good, David? How we doing? Mr. McNiner, or the McNiner's gonna give me a Christmas gift by beating the Ravens tomorrow? I sure hope so. Yeah, they went for it on 4th and 13 when they could have kicked a field goal. It's a Christmas miracle that this team is first place in the division. Even with the loss today, they'll still be there. So let's see. Fins up. Shabley. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're at halftime. I forgot to switch this to halftime. But let's see. The Bears game's still not at halftime. There's only 9 seconds. 9 seconds left. All right, let's switch this over to halftime. Taylor Swift is the Christmas present for all Chiefs fans. Oh, yeah, well, I was a Taylor Swift fan before that, so I guess that's fair. I don't know if she's a present to Chiefs fans.
Grossi's raiding Pizzle.
I figured he would.
Yeah, his chat just blew up.
Alliance or Horde? You were on the Alliance.
I was the Alliance. I'm trying to remember my server. Oh, I was Alliance on Grizzly Hills.
You were mostly. I think you may have had 1 or 2 Horde characters ever.
Yeah, just for S's and G's though, just for PvP.
Once I get more RAM space on this computer so I can have as much of whatever I want, I'm probably going to play that again.
Steve, I had a racket going, man. We our guild would sell like ahead of the curve achievements, and we would make serious bank as a guild. It was a lot of fun.
I need to assemble a group that wants to start completely fresh, like a big group of a bunch of people that want to start straight from scratch, from fresh, and then just in 2024, because we only got a week left of 23, try to just start from the ground up and just power through that game, because you know how fun that would be, even for you, because you made it through so much, but to just start fresh.
Yeah, could we take existing accounts with all, because I got
No. I want to start no help, completely fresh.
I was just gonna say, just take all the money that we have.
No, that's like playing GTA and using the money hack, or The Sims and using the money hack. No, I want to start fresh. I want the full grind from starting at the bottom with nothing and build a team.
I would be willing to start a character and start over for sure.
Yeah, well, I want you to dive into your $1 million account.
No, I would use the same account.
Did you see the thing that they have going on now? I know you're out of it, but they have a server now that you can play, but you get 1 life. And you got to try and max your character out, but if you die, everything's gone.
That is the greatest idea ever.
I got a buddy I work with, and for a while, he stopped doing it. He's got a bunch of computers. This is all he does, is play video games and work. But He's got 4 computers, and he was playing 4 characters on that server all at the same time to try to max out 4 without dying. He ended up losing one of them, and then he got bored of it after a while because it got to be stressful after making it so far and then losing a key character.
Dude, I mean,
But isn't
playing
that such a cool concept? Like a full risk. You can't die no matter what. Like if a level 1 NPC kills you, you start over. It's done. Your character's gone.
look, Stranger's a Neverwinter Nights guy, I think.
Neverwinter Nights is my shit. Diablo. I didn't get into Warcraft as much because when I was a kid, we had one computer like that for the most part that played it, and like I said, he spent over a decade, and like he worked 8 hours a day, but he also played that game 10 hours a day, and then in the 8 hours I was at school was when he was at work. So you can see where I had zero time to play that game. Not Neverwinter Nights, just Neverwinter. Both of them are good, though. Neverwinter Nights and Neverwinter. I like The Witcher. I like Diablo. I recently bought last year I bought Diablo, not 4, 3 on the Switch just to try it on there. And me and my sister campaigned it together, and that was so much fun.
God, you just talking to me like that makes me want to just reactivate my Battle.net account because I own so much on that account.
Are you single, Alex? I love the American accent. No, I'm not, Jack, but thanks for asking. I'm Skip Bayless. I can't die. No truer words have ever been spoken, Skip Bayless.
All right, I gotta take a quick bath.
I want to be skinny like Alex. What do I eat?
Nothing.
I don't know. I guess I'm technically skinny for my size. I feel like I'm a very average. I don't know. I eat a lot. I don't eat as well as I should most of the time. I like Taco Bell too much. I like Arby's too much. I had a salad today. I ate a Caesar salad before the stream today. But looks like the Bucks scored a field goal. 17 cans of Dr. Pepper a day. I only drink 1 or 2. This is the only one I've had today. I was drinking water this morning while I was eating my salad. I think height to weight ratio, I'm skinnier than Alex, and my answer to that question would be everything in sight, and I still don't gain weight. See, I have a high metabolism, so I'm with you, stranger. Like, I have to, like, my problem isn't losing weight. My problem is gaining weight. I have a really hard time gaining weight. So, like, I have to put serious work into, like, the gym to, like, gain weight. Is it true most girls will probably like your accent? I feel like that's a stereotype statement, but at the same time, I feel like 85% of women will lose their mind over an English accent. So you'll probably have no trouble meeting somebody when you come to the States. Like everybody I know or see on the internet, they all swoon over the accent. I enjoy accents from all over the world because like they don't sound like mine, so it's interesting to me. I just enjoy that. It'll definitely get the conversation started for sure. Well, yeah, because you're Skip Bayless. If you weren't Skip Bayless, you'd have a lot higher percent chance. Like, I'm sorry that you have to be Skip Bayless. I feel for you. 3,000 calories per day to not lose weight on a couch day. Like, dude, I swear, I understand, stranger. I know I might be a little younger, but I'm the same way. I love food so much. I would eat 10 times a day if I could. I just am not big enough to hold 10 times a day worth of food in my body. I would probably explode. Diet Mountain Dew is the drink to go. I cannot drink diet products. They give me headaches. But my thinking is like, if you want to drink like the zero sugar ones or like the zero sugar caffeinated drinks, that's fine. But I feel like diet Coke, diet Mountain Dew is worse for you than just drinking Coke or Mountain Dew. Like if you want to drink zero sugar, I think that's probably the quote unquote healthier option.
Oh, 3,000 calories per day to not lose weight.
Yeah,
God,
me and Stranger are the same, I'm pretty sure.
dude, if I ate 3,000 calories a day, I would balloon.
Oh, I wish I had the enough time to eat that many calories a day. When I was going to the gym every day, I swear I ate like 15 pounds of food a day. We would go at like midnight and then get out at like 2 to 2:30 out of the gym and then just go eat as much food as possible at Waffle House afterwards. Like that was like a weekly thing. Did Alex get married? No, I did not get married. Where are you guys from? We're from like the Kentucky, Indiana area. Born in one and live in the other. Well, we're kind of close to Ohio, but we do not associate with being an Ohio person because they're crazy. Like you can
Buckeyes.
be an Ohio sports fan, like he is, like the Bengals, but we're not Ohio people. By far, we know how to drive. Well, I know how to drive. He could pass as an Ohio resident. I've been in the car with him enough times.
You say that.
Wait, is this bowl of chocolate covered raisins I'm eating not healthy? They're raisins. That's grapes. So, seems healthy to me. And chocolate, I feel like chocolate is like only bad for you if you eat too much. Like it's actually, I think I read somewhere that having a little bit of chocolate every day is good for you. Just like having like one glass of red wine is good for you also.
My biggest thing is that is bad for me is soft drinks. If I stay away from soft drinks, I lose weight and I'm a lot healthier. But I like my orange Sunkiss so much that
I drink a lot of apple juice. I used to like only drink orange juice, but lately I've been drinking a lot of apple juice. I just like fruit in general. I don't care if it's the actual fruit or if it's a juice version. Like, except for white grape juice. I can't drink white grape juice. It tastes like a poor attempt at wine.
yeah.
Like, just give me real wine. All right, we've made it. Back to the third quarter. I believe Miami's going to receive.
I like milk too.
I like grapefruit juice. I like ruby red grapefruit juice. I don't like white grapefruit juice. But to be fair, I don't like white wine either. Like I like the darker wines.
To be fair.
To be fair. All right, Dallas set to kick off. I am lactose intolerant though. I developed that at a weird stage in my life. Kickoff's up and it is a touchback. So I buy that lactose free. It's a little bit more expensive milk, but it also lasts for like 2 or 3 months at a time, so it doesn't really go bad that quick. So I drink milk, just not I don't know how much different that milk is.
So, stranger, just before we get into the half here, you said you rarely drink soda because it doesn't agree with your stomach. I worked in a factory before Alex was born, honestly, and we'll finish it after this first play. But I got a really cool story.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 25. Miami starts their drive with the lead. And they're going to hand it off to Mostert. He seems to be okay. He's got a lane 10, and he's going to go down at the 39 for about a 14-yard to gain.
So I was working in a Cummins engine factory, and I was working on this line. It was just a job on the line. I was testing parts. Anyway, the harmonics of one of the machines tricked my stomach into overproducing acid. So it messed with my brain waves, and I overproduced stomach acid while I was at work. I was on the verge of being out of work in my 20s with I was so sick, and they figured it out. But I had to drink milk to even go to work. I had to just drink it constantly. I couldn't drink anything else.
1st and 10 toss to Mostert. Oh, and he takes
Ouch.
a big hit after about a yard gain.
Wilson really hits people pretty hard, him and Lawrence.
They got some heavy hitters on that D-line.
Yeah,
I've never even heard that story.
I ended up having to quit. I was at Holstead. It was over there by Michigan Road, and it was in that line of factories there. I ended up having to quit because of it.
Yeah, I never even heard that story before.
Yeah, that really hurt.
What is a soda jerk? I don't even know what that means. 2nd and 9, hand off to A-Chain. He's going to get smashed too. Milk and concentrated coffee mixed with a large amount of milk is about all I drink unless it's hot enough. I'm sweating. And then I love water. Dude, I love water too. I got those filter things that you put in your fridge that I just take it to the sink and fill it all the way up. And if I'm not drinking bottled water, I have to keep bottled water in the fridge too, because I can't drink like warm water. I just can't do it.
I like lattes, stranger for sure.
Is kind of like a coffee monkey. So is it just someone who drinks a lot of soda and a lot of coffee? 3rd and 9, he's going to throw it out to no one. And they're going to have to kick it away.
Whoa.
I don't find myself to be any one type of beverage. Like I love water. Obviously, I love Dr. Pepper. I love juice. I love wine.
Look at Jack with the facts, man. Trivia.
Can actually burn through tables oh my god, that's crazy.
Stomach acid's powerful.
Ooh, and it tastes like I feel like, you know, when you have like indigestion or something, that nasty, like that's what I feel like. And they're gonna pin they're gonna pin the Cowboys back deep at their own 2.
Nice punt.
Have anybody in the chat ever tried a chocolate cola? I went to in Indianapolis one time. I went to this hole-in-the-wall diner, and it was, like, straight up a hole in the wall. I was just trying to look for some, like, old school diner-like places, but their signature drink was, like, a chocolate cola, but they were out of it when I went. So I've always been meaning that was, like, 4 years ago. I've been meaning to go back to try it because, like, it sells out so fast. You gotta come early in the day. No, no worries, Jack. We talk about the most random and weird things you can think of.
That's what makes this chat great, man. We got all kinds of conversations that happen.
We got a slow football game, so you gotta fill that with something. Okay, the Bears, I think, are back from halftime as well.
Yep, Arizona's got the ball.
Let me see if I can find that diner. I can't remember what it's called. I took someone there, and they had really good food. And it was so old school, and it straight up looked like a dingy, like, literal hole that someone just bulldozed a hole into a building and then put a diner in it. And it was awesome. Old school diner, Indianapolis. I remember it was in Indianapolis because we went to a concert afterwards up there at the Egyptian Room. That's not it.
It might be hard to find that way.
Wait, I might have found it. No, this one looks. Wait, this might be it. Kinda. This actually might be it. Let me see if it says anything about their chocolate cola. Because that was like their big talking point. I just don't remember the outside looking like this. Okay, what's it called? All right, Dallas is going to start at their own 2.
All right, here we go. Dak's under center, dangerous spot. They're going to hand it off. Pollard tries to get the edge. He falls down for no gain.
This might be it, actually.
All right, 2nd down and 9. They do give him the gain of a yard there. Pollard moves over to the right side. Here comes the blitz. He gets it out, and it's an quick throw for Ferguson. He overthrows him. The pressure was on.
This is okay. I want to send the article, but it doesn't talk about the chocolate cola. But this is the little hole in the wall place we went to.
Yeah, Leo, that's what we're gonna be doing tonight. I know both of us are probably gonna be playing video games all evening.
I'm gonna do a stream until I beat this stream.
Dak's back to throw again. Here comes pressure. He steps up. He's got it on him. He throws it for Ferguson. It's incomplete, and Dallas will have to punt.
Punt from the back of their end zone. That's gonna be a tough punt. They're only at the 3. As a football fan, all I want for this Christmas is a Cowboys loss. Man, Vasant, I understand, but as a Chiefs fan, it benefits me more for a Cowboys win. Oh, Jacksonville scores. They got 6 too. Oh, the Cardinals are up to 10 also.
Yep.
I'm slipping a little bit.
Oh, man, he's in the very back. He gets the punt away.
Nice punt.
See. It is a nice punt.
Goes out of bounds at about the 37.
See where they mark it.
So the Jags try to go for 2, and they don't get it. So they only get 6. Dude, what are they doing over there?
I was complaining about this on the Bengals game the other day. They didn't take points when they should have. They went in bad situations because they were down. They just kept going for it.
Did you see all the controversy talking about the Bengals today about why they kicked the field goal when they were down 8-31 on that 4th and 15 at the goal?
I did not.
Yeah, people are upset about that. They're talking like there was no point in kicking the field goal when they needed touchdowns.
I agree and disagree.
I thought they'd kick anyway. It was 4th and 15. I know they were on the goal, but they had to get 15 or it's a turnover.
At a certain point, just adding points is a plus. It's a positive. If you score at least, I mean, settling for a field goal is still putting points on the board. If they would have settled for a couple field goals in the first half, that deficit might not have been as big. I don't know about that.
It was a mess game. Also, while we're at commercial, Leo already gave us a quick plug. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you're new here. If you want to check out our gaming channels, Papa Bloods is right here, and mine is right here. Also, both of them are in the description if you want to join our Discord and hang out outside of football. It's there as well. Yeah, that place is sweet. Like, I suggest if anybody ever travels to the Indianapolis area and you want like an old school diner type feel, there was only like 3 or 4 people that worked in there. They were really awesome. I had to drive a little bit to get up there because we're not that close to Indy. I mean, it's just a drive for us, but like if you're like in the area, because I sometimes go to concerts up there or things like that. They were all so nice. It's a pretty small environment, and it shows you can look up their hours and stuff. That place is awesome. I didn't get to try the chocolate cola. I would have if they had it. But dude, I think I got a burger, and it was huge. It was like they've got those like smash burgers almost, and that are like super wide. They're huge. And everything we had in there was really, really good. It's just kind of a vibe. I like those like old school diner type places though.
I want to go to that place. I think it's in Memphis where they use the same fryer grease from the 30s that they had from the 1930s. They clean it, filter it, and reuse it every day.
What's that place called? I may have eaten there.
I can't think of the name of it, but I see it all the time.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 40. Good field position, although that doesn't discredit. It was a good punt from that punter.
That was a great punt.
They're going to fake the handoff to Achane. Throw hits Tyreek, and he's going to get slung down after a big gain.
He's so hard
barbecue
to stop.
wings, I think, for death row meal. That's a tough one. Barbecue wings. Dude, what about honey barbecue? With that smidgen of sweet in there with it. I like B-Dub's honey barbecue a lot. I don't know what my death row dinner meal would be.
That's a tough one.
1st and 10. Gonna hand it off to Mostert, and he'll get maybe a yard. I'm gonna say it'd probably be like biscuits and gravy. I'm not gonna lie, as long as it's like good biscuits and gravy, not like that stuff you get at most restaurants. Or I know it'd be a Dr. Pepper.
Yes,
I'd have a Dr. Pepper.
Buffalo's, man. Been a minute.
I do love wings, though.
I love wings. That's what I think I want to make this week.
I made that New York strip the other day. 2nd and 9. Get it out to Tyreek, and he's going to dive forward. He'll be about a yard short of the 1st down. His shoes are untied. I don't think he noticed.
I think they didn't touch him down until he slid forward, but they're calling him down. Let's see it.
Dyer's Burgers? I don't know what that is.
See, he was past the line to gain when he went down.
I like Bob Evans mac and cheese. Honestly, I would probably get some like chicken Alfredo with some good garlic bread or something. North Alabama versus Indiana, 1st half highlights. Oh, man, that's tough. All right, 3rd and 1. Toss. And he's going to get smacked in the backfield, and they're going to lose a couple yards. I didn't like that play call right there. But, yeah, honey barbecue from B-Dubs. Shoo, that's some good stuff. I know there are laws against cruel and unusual punishment.
Yes, you're right, Jack. It is Dyer's deep fried burgers.
Oh, you're talking about the Memphis place.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure what he was talking about, but I forgot you had said that. It's going to be a 54-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and oh, man, that's good.
He drilled that.
Dude, he drilled that. That was good from at least 60.
Heck yeah. I'm trying to get my dad to commit to going back to a basketball game. So absolutely would be amazing. I would definitely be down for that.
I haven't been up to Bloomington in a long time.
Oh my gosh. It's been a while.
Yeah, I think I went up there. It's been more than 5 years.
I know it's been more than 5 years.
Does Cody Zeller still have eligibility?
I wish. Dude.
Bro, I got a funny story about Cody Zeller. One time, me and Shelby and my sister went up to one of the local casinos that are past hours, and they've got like a sports book, a sports restaurant, like where you could sports bet. They've got a couple slot machines, and like you can order food and stuff. We took my sister up there for her birthday because we wanted to try their food out, and I don't know if Cody Zeller's still with the Hornets, but there was a Hornets game on, and like they sent in the bench, and then Cody Zeller came on, and my thought was like, how old is Cody Zeller? Like that's what I was thinking. I was just like, I feel like I remember like over 10 years ago watching him in IU. And then these two drunk guys sitting behind us were like, "Is that fucking Cody Zeller? That dude's got to be like 50 by now." So I went and Googled it because they were like thinking the same thing I was. It was like he said he was like 28. I was like,
He's
"What?"
he's just a little bit older than you.
Yeah, last year I think it was last year he was 28, and I was like, and so I turned around and I said, "This says he's 28," and they were like, "28? He's been in the league for like 20 years." Okay, so it might have been 2 years ago, or it might have been 29 at the time, but he was like, "He's been in the NBA for like 20 years." I laughed so hard.
Dude, what a leg. Look how far he kicked that ball.
Dude, I'm telling you, that was like 60 yards at least.
Oh, for real. I would put him out there to kick a 60-yard plus field goal today, especially with the lead.
All right, we got 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Kickoff is up. See if Dallas can find some offense. Make this a little bit more interesting. Type in cheap 3D printed jackets. Look at optical illusion C jacket. Okay, I will. Cheap 3D
I like those
jackets.
Evan McPherson's leg looks like it's lost a little bit of distance to me this year. They don't give him that opportunity as often. Plus 55. First and 10, ball's up to 25. Dak's in the gun, back to pass. Dallas needs to score in a bad way. Throws it out for Brandon Cooks. What an out route. Makes a great catch for about a 6-yard, 5-yard gain.
These jackets kind of hurt my head.
Yes.
It kind of hurt my head. Is Kick Fearson the best in the league? Not right now, but I still think he's talented. He's just not getting opportunities. They're not allowing him opportunities.
Even more. Dak's back to throw. He lets it go deep down the sideline. He's got an open receiver. And that's caught.
Is it Tolbert?
Tolbert comes down with the ball. And that is a jump ball with Xavier Howard. And Jalen Tolbert comes down with it. What a play.
I thought Xavier Howard might have had it.
Howard had it, but Tolbert just kind of takes it. No, Tolbert did get it.
He outmuscled him. Good. That's 45 yards.
What a throw and catch against probably one of the best corners in the league. There's a handoff, and Pollard gets blown up in the backfield, but he breaks a couple tackles and gets 3 yards. Dallas starting to show a little life on offense.
They're alive.
Dude, that grab by Tolbert. You know, that's why I don't understand. Why don't these quarterbacks just throw it up like that a little bit more often? Because these receivers are so good.
I agree.
And I love the jump ball effect. Golly.
Just outside the red zone.
He throws a screen pass, and that's going to get blown up in the backfield.
He should have just dropped it. CJ Beathard is in for Jacksonville. Did he get hurt or just benched?
Probably still concussed.
Well, last I had heard, he hadn't cleared protocol, so I wasn't sure what his status was.
Well,
this is actually hilarious, Daniel.
That's kind of funny.
Bench,
3rd and 11, Dak's back to pass. He's going to step up. Here comes pressure. There's a flag on the play, but he's gone. He's going to get the first.
That's coming back.
I didn't see where the flag landed.
I saw the Cowboys guy standing over top of a D lineman. I think that's coming back.
Chubb looks a little gimpy.
What, did he not get a sack and he's mad about it again? Is he pouting? Because that's what happened last week.
No. Oh, what's that call?
What did he say? Illegal shift?
Yeah. So that's a 5-yard penalty.
I figured it was a hold.
Where's the?
It had something to do with either CeeDee Lamb or Ferguson, one of the two. Ferguson's the one who moved, but maybe he lined up in a place he's not allowed to line up because of where CeeDee Lamb was at. Oh,
All right, so now it's going to be 3rd and 16, back at the 33. Dak's he thinks about letting it go deep and then checks it down and gets it to the 25 to Tony Pollard. That should bring up a field goal attempt here to get this back under 7.
That was a confusing play. I didn't like that check down. All right, I'm going to grab water.
Yes, ma'am.
It's time to hydrate before we dehydrate.
Aubrey's on to kick. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Snaps down, kicks up. It's straight, and it's true. Dallas trims back into that lead, cuts it back to 6, and it's still a 1-score game. JB, Merry Christmas. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see. 21-10 in Chicago, 30-6 in Tampa Bay. Man, tell you what. This game hasn't had the high-powered offense like we had thought it might, but it's been a pretty entertaining game. Lots of big hits and athleticism on display. It's been a pretty solid game so far. Who would I say is the America's greatest athlete ever? Wow, that's a question.
I think I got ghosts in here.
Yeah?
I sat down and then stuff started falling over here and then I froze and then something just fell from this side.
Greatest athlete ever. Man, I don't know. Let's put some honorable mentions up there. I will go with Bo Jackson for dual sports and played professional sports in both. He was effective as a football and a baseball player. That really ranks really high as far as athletes. Michael Jordan, I think he's one of the premier athletes of all time too. I'm sure there's people that I'm not thinking about, but for beginners, for starting.
Okay. Everything's fine. That stressed me out a bit. All I wanted was some water. Did Aubrey make the kick?
Yes, he did.
That makes 32 straight field goals for his young kicking career. Also, the Bucs went for it on 4th and 2 and turnover on downs. So Jacksonville has a chance to find some momentum. Ghost of Christmas Past. It's a ghost of something. It's tripping me out. We got 5:28 left in the third.
Tiger Woods has got to make the short list. I can't.
I wasn't in here, and you know he's not going to do it. He's got access. He just chooses not to use them.
I have access to the ones that you give me access for that day. I've got access to
the old. I use the same one every time. I just delete them and then add the new teams on there. It's the same one every time. I only use one. You have access to it. Go check right now.
I mean,
go check. Jags say Trevor Lawrence won't return. First and 10, back to pass, looking downfield, slings it, and it's caught by Tyreek down at the 43.
That dude is so good at not taking unnecessary hits. Michael Phelps is a dog for sure.
Dude, Michael Phelps used to eat like 3,800 calories a day of McDonald's.
Yeah, because he was going to burn it. I was sitting there trying to think of like Olympic athletes, and it was really a tough call.
I would probably put like Michael Jordan at number 1. First and 10, looking downfield, slings it, got Smythe. He jumps over a guy, and he makes it all the way to the 35.
What a nice play by Tua. He drops the ball, picks it up, and slings it.
That was a nice one. What about that hockey guy, Gretzky?
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, I probably put him up there at all time.
Bruce Jenner and the decathlete for sure. That's another one.
A decathlete is impressive, period. I bet Mookie Betts could do a decathlon. He's good at everything. First and 10. Tua looking downfield. He's going to fire again towards Tyreek, but he kind of throws it away.
I wasn't going to dismiss Tiger Woods. I don't think athleticism defines what he did for the sport, but his mental prowess and affinity for playing that game. But I don't think as far as overall athletic ability goes, he ranks very high.
What about Bo Jackson?
He was my first pick.
He played more than one sport.
Football and baseball.
Popular up here for voting Wayne. I just feel like he might be the greatest hockey player to ever step on the ice. I feel like that's a honorable nod in the greatest athletes of all time. Second and 10, a little trickery. Sanders was another one I was trying to think of. And he gets it up to Waddle for just a couple.
And I hate it's such a tough argument, but I hate the dismissal of Tiger.
Me too.
Waddle's hurt. Oh, he twisted his ankle.
Yeah. What about Tony Hawk?
I mean,
skateboarding takes a lot of athleticism.
And he's still doing it. Coordination involved.
He's still doing it, and he's in his 50s.
Listen, we could sit here and go. We could go down the Mary Lou Retton as a gymnast.
Oh, gymnasts are really good too.
I mean, it's so hard.
Miami's gonna burn their first time out.
How hard is it to define athlete and then put a criteria to define who's better, a gymnast or a track star? I mean, it's really hard to judge that.
Huh? Messi.
Yeah, soccer players.
Messi's like up there as one of the greatest, if not the top 3 greatest of all time.
And it's kind of what I was going at, but the dominance that Tiger Woods put into that sport in his era when he was on it before the pain pills.
Messi and Pele.
Oh, Pele.
3rd and 8, Tua back to pass, looking, takes a shot, throws it, has Tyreek for a first down. Dude, it's almost impossible to stop that. Okay, I put Rodney Mullen up there pretty high, but I think skateboarders are athletes too, because not everybody can skateboard. You got to be in pretty decent shape to have that hand-eye coordination and some of those jumps and stuff they make.
You hit it right on the head. Strength and coordination for skateboarders.
And it's a mental thing too. You know how easy it is to psych yourself out on a skateboard? Very. I've gotten hurt a couple times. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle to A-Chain. And he's gonna get 5. Is that Djokovic. Jack? Is that the tennis player?
Djokovic, yeah.
Yeah, I recognize the first name.
Yep. I mean, you can go back to some of the earlier tennis players, there was some really good ones. There's some argument for women athletes too. Martina Navratilova for her time was, she was godlike on a tennis court.
2nd and 5. Oh, Tyreek spins out of a tackle, and he's trying to find the line of scrimmage. He's still going to lose 2, but he makes a great effort there. What about Bruce Lee?
Oh, yeah, now you're into karate, but look at the strength and athleticism there. That's a topic, man.
Jim Brown? He was a dog. He didn't play very long, though. What, like 8 years, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know how long Jim Brown played, but it definitely did his career well.
3rd down and 7. He's going to fire, and he overthrows Cedric Wilson towards the sideline. They're going to probably settle for 3 here, which I think they're comfortable in doing. That gives them a 2-score lead.
Dallas hasn't been able to put it back in the end zone. Oh my God, there you go, stranger. Martina Navratilova and Venus Williams in their prime. That would have been a dog fight. There you go. Tennis.
Which one of those NBA guys that have like Wilt Chamberlain? He has like every record ever.
Yeah, for his time. Uh-oh. Man, that ball just hit the curve.
35-yard field goal attempt. He shot it for 70. And it is good. Dude, he's got a leg today.
Waddle's waddling.
Well, that's typical. It looks like the Bears scored a field goal.
24-10.
Hard to believe this is the lowest scoring game out of all of them.
I said that while you were gone at one point.
I mean, I said that the first quarter too, but it's still true.
Oh, I've got my thing about LeBron. I think LeBron is a product of the NBA's talent level kind of going down over the years. The NBA is definitely not the strength and athleticism level that it was at one point in time. That's why he's still able to be on the court and be effective. Kudos for being able to be on the court and being effective.
I mean, he puts well over $1 million into his body alone every year. Like, I don't personally like the guy, but doing what he's doing at his age right now is still impressive, even if I think the sport's a little bit more softer than it used to be.
For real. Congrats, King. Sitting in the dog pound. Who do you guys play Thursday?
Jets? Maybe?
Oh, man.
Defensive blood fight. Hopefully Zach will be back so we can watch Zach on Thursday. Yeah, it is the Jets. I thought it was the Jets. It's the last Thursday night football game of the year. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys.
And Pollard's going to get about 3 yards on 1st down. Dallas really needs a touchdown on this drive, I think, to make this a dogfight here.
Wilt Chamberlain benched 500 pounds. That's so crazy, man. That's crazy.
At some point in time, we're going to see another freak of nature, somebody that just absolutely, totally dominates a sport.
Luka.
2nd and 7.
Luka is 24 years old, breaking Wilt Chamberlain's records.
And is that caught?
Looks like it.
It
by
is
Ferguson.
The 1st down, but I'm not sure he caught that ball.
They're trying to hurry.
Let's see.
Oh, that's a bad angle. That's a bad angle.
It looked like he got it. Dak's back to throw. Play action. He rolls out. He drops it off to Ferguson, who's going to be really close and gets another 1st down. 3rd quarter's coming to an end. I would hurry up and go here one more play if I was them because they've got momentum.
Jets almost gave it away. Yeah, that's the Brissett effect. Also, the Cardinals and Bears and Jags and Bucks are the fourth quarter. I forgot to change the Jags and Bucks. That game's almost over.
6:49 to go. Tampa Bay's got the ball. You know, they should let Baker Mayfield get some rest here and let Kyle Trask play.
I wish. I freaking love Kyle Trask. I just want to see him in the NFL. He's had plenty of time to sit the bench, right? Like, at some point, you gotta let him play, man. See if he's worth anything. If not, move on for him.
Absolutely. And since we're closing in on the fourth quarter here, hey, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If anybody wants to click on it again, I promised Snowman that I would drop it for him on occasion. He's got a GoFundMe for a stadium tour that he wants to take his wife on. I know his health isn't great, and he's just a good dude. If anybody feels like clicking on it, go watch the video and hear his story. It's amazing that the man is even alive and walking around. But he does have a GoFundMe, and a share would be nice if anybody wants to. I'll put it in the chat really fast. Dude is a super guy. He doesn't live that far away, and he's really had some struggles. But there's the link for the GoFundMe if you want to go watch this video and check it out. I appreciate Brian to no end. He's a great guy. So
Snowman.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it doesn't say Brian Stadium Tour. It says Snowman Stadium Tour.
Yeah, I know you're saying that, but sometimes when you get used to calling somebody by name.
Yeah, but you were calling him Snowman in here before.
I do, because it's.
If I called him right now, I wouldn't say, "Hey, Brian, how you doing?" I'd say, "Hey, Snowman, what's up?" And he'd be good with that. You're the only one making it weird.
You're the only one making it weird.
Nobody in this chat calls him Brian except for you. So,
okay.
That means you're the one making it weird. Chat, out of everybody in the chat that knows Snowman, how many of you even knew his name was Brian? I'm just curious, other than the fact that he says it.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball's at the 46. Dallas needs a touchdown badly. Here goes Dak. He's back to throw. He steps up. He's going to take off. He's got a 1st down and more. He's going to go all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Wheels.
That's a big gainer.
That's a big one. Dackie's got the wheels.
You know,
that's 22 yards.
You know, we talk about that when a quarterback takes off and runs, that changes the way they have to play defense. If he takes off and runs like that, they've got to leave a spy, a linebacker or a safety that's watching him.
See, Leo, the thing is, though, like when we met you, you were I'm a Shiny Whalmer, but you chose to change your name to Leo, which means you wanted us to call you Leo. Snowman's name on here is still Snowman. Hey, Jack, have a good one. Thanks for chilling with us. Happy holidays. And however you celebrate this time of year, I hope you have a good one. The only name I associate with Snowman is Bandit. It's still not Brian.
Dax rolls out and he throws it.
Oh, is that Van Ginkel? Yeah, it was.
It was.
Oh, if he could have turned his head around just a second quicker, he could have found that football.
He almost found it. Dak had to grab him. Look.
No, I think Van Ginkel spun him around. I don't think Dak grabbed him.
All right, 3rd and 5. Dallas needs a tutty bad to stay in this game, I think. Let's see if they can get a 1st down here.
This crowd's loud.
Dak fires it, and he throws it to the line.
Uh-oh, there's a late flag. There's a late flag.
I think he baited a flag on that play. Xavier Howard's on Brandon Cooks.
I don't know if it was on them or before or further down the field because the official was looking down further.
They are talking about it. They gave the signal for illegal contact. So that wouldn't it be against Xavier Howard? Look at Mike McDaniel. He's like, what can it be?
He's like, "Are you kidding
Yep.
me?" Look at him. I wish they had a McDaniel cam the whole time, every Dolphins game.
That would be awesome.
Have you ever
Right
seen
there.
videos? Yeah, see, I told you it wasn't even on him. I thought it was further down the field. But have you ever seen Mike McDaniel mic'd up videos? Like, on the
No,
sideline? That shit's so funny.
that would be funny.
Like, I wish they had a cam on him all game.
So a penalty bails out the Cowboys. They are almost to the red zone at the 22. Dak's back to pass, looking, fires over the middle, and that's caught for about a 4-yard gain.
I
And
think
that's
that's more
Jalen
than
Tolbert.
4. I think they'll give him more than 4.
Second down and 6. You're absolutely correct.
I was gonna say it. I saw
Or
the
second and 4, I
official.
mean.
I saw the official up further.
Dak hands it off. There goes Pollard. He's got the edge. If he doesn't get but maybe a yard, maybe 2.
Okay.
Jack's hit double digits.
Oh? What's the score over there?
Right now it is 30-12, but they have not kicked the extra point. Probably going to go for 2 and fail.
Yep, that's what happened. 12-30. It's kind of it's kind of sad that Tampa Bay hasn't scored.
Pressure. He steps up, flips to the end zone, and he overthrows Dowdle.
Dowdle.
On the corner route.
What do we got? Bears and okay, they're still at the same score also.
Yep, they've got 24-10, 14 minutes to go.
Yeah, that Jags game's almost over. Beathard's already replicated everything Lawrence has done, and he's only been in for like a drive or 2.
And Dallas is going to take the field goal here to keep it, to get it back within a 1-score game. But they have not put it in the end zone since the second drive of the game. 13-19.
Trying to keep it close. I mean, I get it. I do.
Sooner or later, they're going to have to go for it. But you know what? I appreciate McCarthy trying to keep it within 1 score and doing the right thing and not being greedy.
I mean, there's a lot of game left.
For real.
He's almost certainly playing prevent, though. Yeah, but the fact that, like, the Bucks haven't scored in so long, I feel like they need to keep their foot on the gas, no matter who they're playing.
Yeah, they scored 10 in the third quarter. They haven't scored yet in the fourth.
Yeah, and the fourth's almost over. Like, not that they desperately need it, but like you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just want to salt the game away with your offense on the field, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's just field goals.
Look at that. CJ Beathard comes in, goes 11 for 15, a 94-yard drive and a touchdown. He's played like 1 drive, and he's got almost half as many yards as Trevor Lawrence does.
That's what I was just saying. I said he replicated Lawrence so fast. Everything he's done.
You know, that Tampa Bay is going to finally be above 500.
They've been right at 500 for a while, though.
Yeah, they had that stretch where they was 3-1, then they lost 3, and then they've been back and forth. I got you, Steve.
CJ's their new franchise QB. Yes. Go try to tell Sportscat that. I would love to hear what he has to say.
Oh my God. Yeah, we got to start a quarterback controversy tab in the Discord and see if we can get him wound up.
Oh, I try to do that anyway, all the time. Let's talk about Cincinnati.
Yeah,
or Cleveland.
I mean,
I like the whole discourse about controversy.
yeah, I think that would make for at least interesting content for sure. We could debate about it over a stream for a while.
12:31 to go.
He might be somebody's quarterback of the future. You never can tell.
Jake Browning?
Could be.
I
Playing
mean,
Pittsburgh's not easy.
if Burrow can't stay healthy, he might be the permanent Cincinnati QB. I just feel like the dude's got the most unlucky health. Yeah, I'm not talking about yesterday, but just in general. 1st and 10, hand off to Achane, and he's going to get 7. I'm my problem. Like, I've got no problem with Burrow as a Chiefs fan. I've got no problem with Cincinnati. It's just he's had only like what, one healthy season. Like, it's just concerning.
I mean, 2 healthy seasons for the most part.
Well, his first year he tore his ACL. Second year, healthy, went to the Super Bowl. Third year, they went to the AFC, but he missed preseason due to a surgery in his appendix. 2nd and 3, fires Tyreek incomplete. And
it
so,
did start you're right. It did start at C, but an appendectomy in preseason.
I mean, yeah, but think about how much time he's missed over 4 years.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of talent. He's really smart. And I see a bright future if he can stay healthy.
Well, I'm talking this one here. I did a little research on that surgery he had, and this one here, how he heals is real important, and how
they don't know if it's successful or not until after, and that's the scary part. 3rd down and 3, there's a flag. It's gonna be movement on the offense. That's what makes me afraid, is because his hand. What if it doesn't heal right?
Yeah, anybody, and that's the point. Anybody can tear up a knee in the NFL today at any given point
definitely.
in time, contact or none.
I mean, he messed up his calf this year with no contact.
Yeah, just in practice. So
no one touched him, which I was really afraid when he went down with that. I didn't know what was going to happen.
So hindsight, foresight, Cincinnati would have been much better off letting Jake Browning start the season playing and resting Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I understood trying it in week 1, but seeing how he couldn't run, he couldn't put any power in his throw, right then is when I think the decision to let him rest should have come in by week 2. 3rd down and 8, Tua's in trouble, and they're going to get smacked.
And Dallas
nowhere to
get
go
off the field.
And Dallas is going to get the ball back with finally a chance to take a lead if they can put it in the end zone. Yeah, I mean, I got no problems with Burrow, and I feel like I've got to reiterate that every time I speak about him, because I get attacked on the internet all the time thinking I'm just a hater. I like Burrow. I like the Bengals, but I just feel like his health is the biggest issue with him. Other than that, great leader, great guy, very confident, good quarterback, smart.
Turpin tries to get the edge, has nowhere to go.
Cards get a touchback going the other way.
2-minute warning in Tampa. Dude, Dak needs to put up a drive here to make this a game. I really feel that they got to get in the end zone.
They're just not going to get the Dolphins to go 3 and out every drive.
No
matter how well they play, it's not possible. If they go and get a field goal right here, Miami could try to kill the rest of the clock.
Have you noticed that after that first drive, they have not been able to hit CeeDee Lamb with the ball? There's Turpin on the edge. He's going to get about 4. They have not gotten CeeDee Lamb the ball since the first quarter, and that's been where most of their offense came from.
Yeah. And Ferguson.
Let him have it.
Typical. CeeDee Lamb and Ferguson. Tight ends are always reliable, man. That's what they're there for.
I'm telling you, you should throw it at him and let him try to make a play. I know he's got Jalen Ramsey on him, but let him try. Dak's back to throw. Looking, and he's going to get – no, he dumps it off to Ferguson. It's incomplete.
Dude, he just saved that sack. That was a big play to not go down there.
Both D's have been good today.
I mean, Dak's only completed 14 passes today. I don't know how many Tua has. Let me look. Tua's only – well, he's completed 20. Big play here. Real big play.
3rd and 6. Yeah, they need a first down to keep going. Let's see it. Back to pass, looking downfield. Throws it, and it's complete to CeeDee Lamb, who steps out of bounds. Finally.
He said. That was funny. He's going to get drug tested for that.
How did I curse the fins?
Oh. Dak took a...
Yes. Aren't they not allowed to hit quarterbacks like that?
They hit him at his waist. If it was below the knee, then yes, they're not allowed to do that.
I thought it was lower than it actually was.
They almost rang his bell.
1st and 10, play action, looking downfield. He's got time. Steps up, checks it down. And that's, what's his name?
Shoemaker.
The Michigan
Shoemaker.
CeeDee
Lawrence did not finish the game. They didn't bring him back. They reported he wasn't coming back in right after.
One more play, and the game is finally over in Tampa. That's final.
No, it's over. They were in victory formation.
And another AFC South team loses today. All 4 of them.
That's crazy. That whole division. The whole division lost today. Ooh, my hair is nuts.
All right, they hand it off to Turpin. He's going to try to get the edge. He does. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down. Well, call me wrong. Make it 2.
No, you're right, Steve. I just like to say whatever it is I said.
Schoonmaker.
3rd down and 2.
Not only lost, but largely embarrassed AFC South today. That's what I'm saying. Big play. Dak's back to pass. Looks. Fires over the middle. Incomplete. Horrible throw.
Do they go?
They're going this time. Guarantee it. They are going this time.
They're in a tough spot right now. I think they need to go.
Yeah. They could punt it, but I feel like sooner or later you have to take the chance. And here we go. This could be the ball game if they don't get it.
Ooh, man, that crowd's loud.
Back to pass. He's going to roll out, flips it, and that's caught. CeeDee Lamb's still going. And there is a first down for Dallas. Xavier Howard's pleading his case for OPI. Let's see. Here comes the push off. He wanted the push off.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, that's what he was complaining about.
He just put his heels in the ground, and Xavier Howard kept going.
All right, here we go. It's 1st and 10. This is huge, man. This drive is so big for this game. Let's see if Dallas gets somebody. Fires it complete, and that's Ferguson. He's going to get about 7 yards. 7:35 to go, and Dallas is just moving down the field. It's TD or bust, don't you think?
Yeah, it feels that way, but a field goal does make it one score.
The way they're burning the clock.
Where a field goal makes it where they can tie the game.
All right, 2nd down and
If they get it
4.
back.
They're going to hand it off to Pollard. Or that's Dowdle. I'm sorry. He's going to get the first down.
Dowdle.
He's been a good running back for them this year.
Dowdle for you is like Bobo in Seattle for you. Yeah. I feel like you just love those two dudes.
I like calling their names, man. Dowdle.
So is the NFC South no longer the worst division in the league?
I think they still are.
I think they still are.
They're just all about equally bad. Except for Carolina.
I don't know. Tampa's like taking a step.
Yeah, they have. And Dak's going to he throws it, and it's completed. Dak Prescott gets it away to Michael Gallup. Haven't heard him today much.
Yeah, I think the NFC South is still the bottom. But we already determined this year that the two Souths were probably going to be the lower end divisions, which right now I think the AFC West as a whole is probably further down than the AFC South because the Chargers and Raiders, but they're still not doing like the worst. Like they both got like 5 wins.
2nd and 2, they're going to hand it off. There goes Pollard. He busts through the hole, and he's going to get a first down inside the 10, down to about the 7.
Maybe that was 8. A good play by Dak, Steve.
Yeah,
first and goal. Turnover or touchdown.
Turnover or touchdown. I bet they don't give it to the fullback this time.
Oh man, I forgot about him. Lepke
is what.
He's in there.
He's in there. 1st and goal. I'm sure he's going to block. They do hand it off. There goes Pollard. He gets inside the 5, probably right at the 5, but we'll see.
Right now is a good time for some play action.
For real. Oh, and they had to show the fumble again.
Is that his first name, Hunter? Oh, the Cardinals got a touchdown.
16-24. All right, 2nd goal. The backfield is empty. Dak's back to pass. Dolphins send a blitz. They throw it to the corner. And CD stops to cry about a penalty.
He did that last week, too. He did that last week in Buffalo.
Watch, he'll stop and complain. He's complaining while the ball's in the air. I don't understand that. Oh, he's seen him yank. But see, why do that? Why not go for the dang catch? I hate that crap. 3rd and goal. Pollard comes back to the backfield. They got 3 out to the left. Here we go. Dak's back to throw. Here comes pressure. He steps up. He rolls to the right, fires. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th down, and you know they're going to go.
I think they take the field goal. They still have 3 timeouts. They got to get a stop and a field goal to send this to overtime. Because if they don't get it, then they have to get the ball back and they have to score a touchdown. I think they take the 3.
I think you're probably right, but I gotta say that they should. They're probably going to go. They are going to go.
I mean, I'm all for going for it. Well, you don't get it, and you're hurting worse.
Oh, for real? They still got to get the ball back and still have a touchdown. And oh my!
Oh, there's it. Okay, he finally got his penalty. That was Turpin. He got held.
And I think that's what Dak was going for there. Oh my God, yeah.
Dude, he grabbed his leg and his other side. That's a reasonable flag.
They're talking about it though. Wow. I still hate it though. I hate that you have to rely on a penalty to get a first down.
But that's who he threw it to.
I mean, yeah.
Without the penalty, he probably could have caught it. Oh no. 8-year-olds are upset everywhere.
And they're going to call that one, they call it the DPI, so that'll put it on the 1 yard line.
He's saying no, but he did it. I mean, he grabbed him. Wait, is that what they called it on?
Yeah, they called that. Because that's what I was wondering. Either or. They're both DPI.
Tush push?
Play action.
Oh, he didn't feel the pressure. He didn't feel the pressure.
Wait, Van Ginkel's got the ball.
I think he was down. Not the little kid cussing out the ref. He didn't even feel him. They should have just handed it off.
Sure.
They should have just handed it off.
All right, 2nd down and goal. Miami knocks them back to the 8. 7-yard loss on the play. Dak's back to throw. Fires it to the end zone. And he's out of bounds.
Oh, that's close, though. I mean, I think he is out of bounds, but it was a good effort. I want to see it, though. See how bad it was.
Grab.
Oh, yep.
The first
he got the second foot. It was the first one.
He did. Yeah, it was closer than I thought.
I thought it was pretty close, but I thought he was for sure out. They're going to run the same play again, watch.
I run a quarterback draw here. I let the quarterback run it. Let's go. Throws it to the end zone. And that's caught. Brandon Cooks.
That's Brandon Cooks. That's a touchdown. Oh, that was a grab too, man. Whoo.
Let's make sure. Catch. Caught 2 feet.
And a knee.
Down. Everything's down.
2 feet and a knee. What a grab by Brandon Cooks because he knew he was getting smacked too. Let him cook.
That's move.
No, the ball. He had the thing secured to his body.
Yeah, the Dolphin actually helped him secure it. That's Jalen Ramsey.
All right, they're going to probably just kick the extra point. Yep.
Oh, 3:27 to go. Can the Fins get a score?
And it is good. Dallas takes the lead. Their first lead since like the first or second quarter.
The look on Pizzle's face isn't good.
Well, they've had -3 yards this quarter.
His Dallas buddy's being coy.
Well, yeah, that's Tiny Tim. They only need a field goal. They still have an opportunity to win, but they have to get positive yardage, just not negative yardage. And Arizona's looking to try to go tie this game up.
Yeah, it looks like they got the ball on their own 23, 1st and 10. 4 minutes to go in the game. I'll flip over there to that bad boy. Kyler Murray on the comeback.
In a game that really, it doesn't matter for either of them. Aren't they both statistically eliminated?
I think
maybe
Chicago
not the Bears.
I think Chicago is statistically eliminated with a loss today, but they're like a far stretch.
Yeah, it could happen.
But I haven't seen anything that updates it today that change. I don't know if it changes it or not.
I didn't look at any scenarios. The only one I knew for sure was the Lions one. Mm-mm.
Merlin Olsen, man. Man, the Crafty breaking out the old school. They don't have their
They
draft
didn't
pick,
make
do
the
they,
appointment.
Steve?
They have Carolina, so they want to lose.
Chicago. Does Arizona have their draft pick?
Burdens needs one more Dak completion. Oh, I don't know if they'll get the ball back.
And if they
But
do, I don't know if they will throw it.
they'll have to.
If Miami doesn't score, I mean.
Well, if Miami doesn't score, yes. But I'm thinking unless they go 3 and out right here and use no clock. Fourth and 6 for the Cards. They're probably going to go too, right?
You'd think. No, they punted, didn't they? Looks like Chicago's ball.
Are you watching the game? Leo's watching the game.
I just showed the ball with 3 minutes to go on Chicago's side on the 27.
Mm, mm.
All right, here we go.
All right, Dolphins probably final drive to try to get this win. 1st and 10 at the 25. Fake the handoff, quick pass out to Achane. He's going to get a little bit of room to run, and he'll get about 5, maybe 6. And now there's a penalty. Dallas is throwing his hands up, and so that's probably going to be on.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
15 free yards. That's huge. Absolutely huge. There's McCarthy says, "Oh my God." And here's the thing: Sanders' leg has been really good today, so they don't have to get
all of the yards. Yeah, they can just get, they could go for a long one.
Did that guy have blood in the seat of his pants? I don't know. But what kind of injury is that in a football game?
I've seen it all, man. I have seen it all.
So that's going to move the ball up to, oh my gosh, to the 45.
46, maybe?
They don't need much more yardage. There's going to be an attempt.
All right, 1st and 10. Tua back to pass, kind of fumbles the snap a little bit, and he's going to get 9 yards to Cedric Wilson.
And and Stephon Gilmore's hurt.
Oh, that is not good for them.
It's his hand, I think. No?
That is not good for him.
McCarthy's got that look on his face like, what else could go wrong? This is going to probably end up like the Buffalo Chargers game, the way it looks.
Yeah, it's tight.
What was the final score on that? 22-20?
24-22, I think.
Oh, okay.
It was only a 2-point difference, though.
Yeah, because the Chargers came down and got a 1-point lead, and they came down and scored a field goal. Yeah.
Yeah, they lost by 2. Head injury? Oh, he's thought it was a hand.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He took his helmet off.
Bills were double-digit favorites. Chargers blew a double-digit lead. That is so both of those teams. The Chargers,
He's got his helmet on, and he's on the sideline, so apparently he's okay. It's going to be second and 1.
He said rib injury confirmed.
Ew.
All right, so it's going to be second and 1. I feel like they might take a shot here.
Look how far they're on Tyreek at the bottom.
Yep. He's going to fire out.
God, it's almost like you can just he saw exactly what I did, and it was just perfect. He's off of him 10 yards. Hey, why not just stop?
Yeah, but they got to stand back 10 yards or they get burned on the deep ball by him. They need a 10-yard jump to keep up with him. And they know it.
I mean, with Waddle being out, why would you not?
You would double him. I think they triple teamed him. There was 3 guys waiting for him.
But they're playing off of him on the line. So what I'm saying is,
oh, Gilmore's back in.
They're playing off 8 yards on him.
I think they're already in field goal range.
Same play again.
Slings it towards Tyreek. Incomplete. Oh, and he's upset. He wants that one back. She took them by herself in the pool. Man, Rob, first of all, what's up? Second of all, Merry Christmas Eve. But third, like, as a Chiefs fan, the Dolphins losing helps. But as who I am as a person, I would rather the Cowboys just lose.
So it's a win-win for you.
Yeah, really.
So right now, even if they don't get any more yards, it'd be about a 60-yard, 59-yard attempt.
And I'd let him kick it. 2nd and 10. He's going to dump it down to Ingold, and he's going to pick up 7 or 8, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Wow.
They're in field goal range, plain and simple now. Now they're going to try to kill as much clock as they can. Dallas is probably going to start using timeouts now.
Yep.
Because if they end up settling for a field goal, they can go down and score a field goal to win.
You know, just saying, this game really has that playoff vibe, doesn't it? Not a lot of points, but just tight.
I mean, technically speaking, this could be a Super Bowl preview. I don't think they're going to make it, but technically speaking, they're both playoff teams. If one of these 2 teams makes the Super Bowl, I can almost put my life savings, which isn't very much, on the other one also not making it. Like one or the other. Dallas is not getting through San Francisco. Somebody could probably beat San Francisco. They're beatable. It's doable, but it's not going to be Dallas.
I mean, Detroit seems like about the only team that I think that can just go out there and compete with them offensively.
How many times can you ask your kicker to make a 50-plus yard field goal? Anytime he's called up, for at least 4. It's almost
Robert.
It's almost to the point that where it won't even be 50 yards.
Crafty, I like Crafty. He says the Rams are the biggest threat on the NFC side. Divisional opponent for San Fran.
Dude, I don't like playing against my divisional opponents. So yeah. And now that the Rams are getting hot, the Rams are getting a little hot. I don't know. I think Tampa Bay right now, the way they're playing, if they can learn to not take their feet off the gas, they could match up with San Francisco. They played once this year, I think, and it wasn't like the worst game. Or no, I'm thinking of Philly. They played Philly. Since you 2 are sitting down, I can tell you this. We went to church this evening. Did you go to the hospital after for like burn wounds?
Rob, you don't tell me you took your metal detector in there for the plate and tried to get coins.
That's funny. I didn't know if it was an injury or getting benched because someone in here said they think it was him getting benched. And I haven't seen nothing about an injury.
Chicago added a field goal.
Chicago, oh yeah, I just got that. Cairo Santos, who just got an extension yesterday, made a 29-yard field goal.
3rd and 3, big play for Dallas. Oh,
Tyreek and in space, and he's gonna go, and he's gonna get a first down and more. This is where, okay, the clock stops. Dallas is gonna use their first one.
What a play design. Give the ball to your best playmaker behind the line of scrimmage and tell him to go.
Oh, that's where he's dangerous. If he gets that first blocker, he's dangerous.
If he gets a chance to get 2 steps, he's at full speed, and then he's really hard to stop.
I forgot to update this score, and I just deleted it on accident. All right, Dallas uses their first one. That's going to stop the clock at 1:53.
Rams went, yes. I mean, Rams have been competitive for sure.
1st and 10, handoff to A-Chain.
That's not A-Chain.
No, and Wilson. He's going to get 9 yards on first down, maybe 8, but I think it was closer to 9. Oh man, they're ready to salt these Cowboys down.
Yeah, if he get a first down here, they're going to burn the clock and chip shot it.
9-8 to 8-9. Finn's got them right where they want them. They do. I don't remember exactly. I feel like I put the Bucks at 7-10 like area this season because I was a little leery about Baker. I wasn't sure how he was going to do over there. He stepped up, man. He stepped up in a big way. $1:47 left. It's 2nd and 2. Oh, man, a first down right here is just going to kill the Cowboys.
No penalties.
And the Dolphins clinch a playoff berth with this win. 2nd and 2, handoff. They don't get it.
Fumble.
Oh, the ball comes out. I don't know if he's down or not. I think he's down.
Ooh.
I thought he was on his back.
I thought he was on top of somebody.
He could have been on top of somebody. And Dallas uses their final timeout. They're saying he was down. Let's look at it. After Cowboys.
Let's see. Was he down?
Oh, he was definitely down. He was definitely down.
Run, though.
All my homies hate the Cowboys. Same. Except for the ones that like them.
There you go. Down. I wasn't sure. At first, I thought the way he went down that he might have been on top of him. That's why I was
He was on top of someone's arm, but his butt was on the ground.
Big play.
3rd and 2. Handoff to Wilson, and that's this game's probably over, man. Easy money up for the middle for the first. It's gonna be 1st and goal at the 9, and the Cowboys can't stop the clock now.
Look at it there. That's your 3rd string running back in the clutch situation. Think about that.
I think they're trying to preserve the health of HN and Mostert. Dude, he was screaming in his face on the ground. That's who got him wound up. And they're going to take a knee.
Here, you want me to throw a solid at it? So your kicker's been lights out from 50 plus. Does he miss a 30-yard chip shot?
Oh my god, dude. They have been curving. The extra distance has helped it curve back in.
What's up, Michael?
Giants are out of it, but love to see the Cowboys lose. I feel that.
I'd
be happier with a Dolphins loss, but as long as Miami can beat Baltimore, which is 50-50, I'm good with them winning this one. They're going to take their last knee. They're going to stop the clock for one more play to kick the field goal.
It's going to be about a 37-yarder for Jason Sanders.
Jason Sanders, who has hit a franchise record-setting 3 from over 50 today.
But his kicks have been starting out wide and curving.
That's what I was saying. I was like, maybe that distance has helped it come back in. Cowboys lost today, keeps everything fine. I could agree more, honestly.
I just like chaos. I want to see a blocked field goal or it missed. I can't help it.
What if it gets blocked, but a Dolphin picks it up and runs it in?
Because I can care less. I just want chaos. This game means nothing to me.
He's not missing this, dude. He's not.
Shake it.
All right, kick is up, and Dolphins win 22-20. Suck it, Cowboys.
Suck it, Cowboys.
What a finish. This was like a slow roll game, but it wasn't a bad game.
It was just tight the whole way. It just never felt like either team was better than the other. You know what I mean?
Cowboys knew that was probably their last chance of taking their division.
I mean, Philadelphia has lost 3 in a row, so that isn't out the window.
And they've only got the Giants and Cardinals left.
Cardinals could beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
Anybody can beat them, but respectively, Philly should sweep their last 3 games starting tomorrow. Cowboys know that too. This was their chance. All right, Miami. I've got one thing to ask. That you beat Baltimore, then lose to Buffalo.
I can get down with that.
Please.
Wait a minute, Miami?
Yes. Next week, beat Baltimore. The week after, lose to Buffalo. That's all I need. Please.
Oh, you're still hoping for a number 1 seed.
Yes. If Baltimore loses tomorrow and Miami beats them, I don't care if they win their last game, but beat Baltimore. You're on a hot streak, right? You just beat probably the best opponent you faced all year, right? You've got your go ahead and lose, or you go ahead and win. Show them that you're top dogs. Take down 2 contenders right in a row. Get Baltimore next week, and then you always lose to Buffalo, so go lose to Buffalo afterwards. Because if they win out, and Baltimore loses, then Miami will get the 1 seed. But we've got the tiebreaker over Miami. So we have to win out. Miami's got to win 1 and lose 1. But I need Baltimore to lose 2. And they can lose 2 in a row right here.
It's tight.
It's so tight. There's so many crazy scenarios about the top 4 and so many crazy scenarios of 5 through 7 also in the AFC.
Well, good luck to the Patriots tonight.
Yeah, the Lions have 11 wins now, I think.
2 seed.
So, yeah, Leo, I know it feels like you're a lock. But if Baltimore, I'll be really mad. If Baltimore beats you guys, it makes things a little bit hairy. And, Lions with momentum are kind of scary.
Yeah, they are.
Because those guys ride on pride.
They're a team that rides on emotion, too.
Pride and emotion. And if they see that trophy for the 1 seed right there, Dan Campbell's going to grab them guys by the balls, each and every one of them, look them straight in the eye, probably kiss them on the forehead and say, we're going to do this. And once that happens, I'm sorry, Leo. If you guys lose to Baltimore, Detroit's coming.
San Francisco has the Ravens and the Rams to finish the year.
Ooh, that is tough. I need San Francisco to beat the Ravens, though, seriously. I don't care if the Niners get the 1 seed. It would be crazy if Detroit did. It would be insane, actually, because they beat
I'd
us
love
in
that.
week 1, so they've got all of my respect through the whole season. You know, they beat the Super Bowl champion on their banner drop. They've earned the respect. I don't care what order anybody plays out in the NFC, but I do care about the AFC, and I don't care if Miami ends up getting it. I just don't want it to be Baltimore. I just want a leg on Baltimore. I don't want to go to Baltimore.
And that's not saying that you will ever. Baltimore's still like lined up for the number 1, but I don't know that you'll ever make it there because they might just choke.
You know, on my gaming channel the other day, we were talking about this. You know, a couple of us, and I was like, they were like, you know, Lamar's gonna win MVP. He's gonna get to the Super Bowl, and I was like, listen, it's not that I don't have faith in that team. It's I've never seen him play well in the playoffs. Ever. They went to Buffalo and looked dumb. Like they had Justin Tucker kick 3 field goals and he missed one. That's all they did all day in a playoff game in Buffalo. Now, a home playoff game for Baltimore is probably going to look different, but I've never seen a good Lamar playoff game. So he's got to prove that to me, and I'll buy into him as soon as he does because he's got the talent, and right now they've got the team.
On his MVP year, how far did they get?
They got to Buffalo and kicked field goals. They never scored a touchdown. I think they got 6 points in that game. It was like 31-6. I mean, it's hard to have faith in that when that's what all you know about this team in the playoff. And yeah, every year's a different team. But when you're a quarterback, you're a leader, your MVP can't get you more than 6 points. That's not very. That's not a lot of confidence.
A couple of weeks ago, we felt a lot stronger about who the top teams were going to be. And now all of a sudden, it feels like everybody's tightened back up a little bit. Minus San Francisco.
San Francisco's who I thought they were all season. Then they added Chase Young and got better. Like, that, it's honestly their Super Bowl to lose. In my opinion, it's their Super Bowl to lose. Is the Bears score final? Yes. I don't think the Cardinals scored again.
27-16, yes.
Yeah, that's final. No team in the NFL can beat day because even on an off day, you need multiple guys to have an off day at the same time. I'm with you. I'm with you, Vasant. Are you doing some games tomorrow? Are you doing the Chiefs game tomorrow?
I am here, yes.
I'll be at work, but it could be a fun game. Raiders have a little bit of free will, and Travis Kelce
At the night game tomorrow? How many games we got tomorrow?
3. We're not doing the 4 o'clock game. It's that Eagles-Giants game.
Yeah, no way.
I don't get off till 5 anyway. But and the night game is everybody's Super Bowl preview. Not mine, but everyone else's. We'll definitely be here for that game. Oh man. Those 2 primetime. It'll be real telling about both of these teams. Yeah, which Raiders team will show up? The one that scores 60 points or the one that scores 0? Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, is that I don't know. Well, yeah, if we do more than one game, he'll probably do the Chiefs game tomorrow. It could be fun. They're doing the Nickelodeon stream of that game.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can go watch Aiden O'Connell get slimed.
What game was that we did that was the Nickelodeon a couple years ago?
Oh, it was the Cowboys-Niners playoff game.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one. It wasn't the one that Zeke lined up as a center. It was the year before when Dak ran it up and placed the ball himself and ran out of time. It was that one. You have to work Christmas? Yes.
Normally.
We work at a casino, so I mean, you got off. You had vacation time to use, so you were kind of set. My schedule doesn't work like yours does. I was off today though. They gave us a choice that we could request one of the two, and I requested today, even though the Chiefs play tomorrow. Because a lot of people with children in my department wanted Christmas Day, and so I was like, okay, I don't care. I can work both of them, but if you do find a place for me to have off, give me off Christmas Eve, because I know there are a lot of adults with kids, younger kids, that want to do Christmas on Christmas. So I'd rather, them have it. I mean, I've got cats and dogs,
They're
but
like children.
they are like children, but I spend enough time with them. Remember the Denver game? That's not what he wanted to cook. That's my favorite Nickelodeon memory ever. Or when Mitch Trubisky, Bears player, earned the MVP. I do remember that too. I'll never let that go. I try, I do. And I work 9 to 5 tomorrow. It's time and a half, not double time, but I only make I have a tip-based job, but I only make like $8 an hour. So it'll be like what?
12.
12. I make like 8.27. I'm about to get my raise though, so I might make like 8.40. Might make like 8.40 this year. But yeah, so I get time and a half, which it's not that much. Y'all getting paid at work? I hope so. I'm not gonna show up if not.
I didn't even realize that Ethan, he's working overtime tomorrow. Him and Gene are both working on Christmas, so I'm all by myself, so.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, you can watch the Chiefs game, skip the Eagles and Giants game, unless Tommy Cutlets decides he's gonna cut up the Eagles, and that'd be friggin' hilarious. 4 in a row? 4 in a row? OT on Christmas? Are you talking about our game? Because he's a Raider. Papa Poncho's a Raiders fan. I don't know why I got a plastic fork. You remember when I said everything fell earlier? Plastic fork came from up on top of... I don't know where this came from. So, I told you, I think there's ghosts in there. A lot of weird stuff just happened. Straight falling, yeah. The Raiders game could go to OT. We've had a couple Chiefs-Raiders games in the last couple years go to OT. We're not working overtime on Christmas? No. I might not even work my full 8 hours. We're not going to be that busy, I don't think. DeVito magic. You never know, Poncho. You put up 63 on the Chargers, man. But you put up 0 on the Vikings, so I don't know. I'm never not nervous about playing divisional games. Look at my team this year. They're well, you've got right reason. We've only lost 1, but
that's why here in my brain, I got a better chance next week at Kansas City than I do at home against Cleveland. In my brain.
Oh, my brain too. I feel the same way. You got a better chance of beating us in Cleveland anytime.
But I would love to.
At least your team knows how to beat our team. They don't really know how to beat Cleveland. Cleveland's a different team every time you meet them.
One thing about Cincinnati playing against Joe Flacco is they know how to play against Joe Flacco. That's kind of an ace in the hole against the Cleveland.
But you say that, but nobody on that roster other than maybe Tyler Boyd was there when Joe Flacco, they played against him. Even the coaching staff.
There was a few more on that team when they played the Jets, when he QB'd for the Jets. And
yeah, but
Denver.
The Jets and the Denver don't play like the Cleveland.
Fair.
So, I don't know. When was the last time the Chiefs didn't already have the division clinched by now? Probably last year. The Chargers, went 10-6 last year. They were 10-7. I knew they had. We don't always clinch. We usually clinch the playoffs by now. Our division every now and then. The Chargers made a run last year. Denver's trying to make a run this year. I think. Yeah, Chargers made it to the playoffs. They were the 5 seed. But I think if we win and Denver loses this week, we'll clinch the division. In recent years, Cleveland have been able to beat Bengals just with their defense, and that's what they're gonna try to do now, honestly. But the way Cincinnati's defense played yesterday, Joe Flacco has the ability to cook, man. I'm off, guys. Have to get the little one ready for bed. Then elf duties later. Hey, Ian, appreciate you. Yeah, Chargers did the ultimate chargering in the playoffs last year.
I wonder how bad they would have lost that game to Buffalo if Brandon Staley would have still been there.
Oh, it wouldn't have even been. It'd have been over in the first quarter. I'm riding the hopium. Merry Christmas, Ian. Merry Christmas, Michael. No worries. I don't mind working. I really don't. I've worked in the casino industry my entire life, so holidays and weekends don't really mean anything to me. Like I could do my Christmas anytime. I can do my Thanksgiving anytime. Casey, Chiefs 12. Chiefs win tomorrow and they win the West. Hey, thanks for coming in here. We're winning the West. But Denver losing definitely helps. I agree with this, Crafty, also, but Brandon Staley doesn't believe in taking care of his players. That was a big problem. That was one of the majority of the problem I had with him, was that that Jacksonville game was a total blowout. Herbert was playing with broken ribs, and they left him in that game, and it was like 45 to like 18 or something stupid. I was like, the game's over, and you're letting your quarterback take more hits after. You know, I lost a lot of respect for him last year. I am surprised Staley got to stay as long as he did. He should have been fired like 6 weeks ago at least, minimum.
They might have had a better season.
Oh, man, yeah. I'm surprised after that Baltimore game, honestly. Well, I don't remember what week that was. Will your Wolf be here in time for the playoffs? I don't know. Let me look.
Yeah, should be. Come on.
Just ordered it today.
Still, playoffs don't start until like the second week of January.
The 15th?
Right there somewhere.
The 15th. I have PTO that day. Let's see if there it is. What does it say? Well, that's still processing, so I have no idea. Dude, the Fanatics and the NFL shop, like, they either are the quickest things ever or take forever. Like, one or the other. Estimated arrival January 9th.
Yeah.
But yes, it'll be here just in time.
Just in time for the playoffs.
Apparently, the Jags just did the same to Lawrence today. The Chargers should have fired Staley last year and got after Peyton. I really thought Sean Payton was going to be the Chargers head coach. The fact he ended up in Denver kind of threw me through a loop a little. Leo, I don't. It was free shipping. Because they were doing a deal. I'm not gonna pay for extra shipping when they offered me free shipping.
Yeah, Leo, what's wrong with you?
That's silly. Because the expedited shipping would basically doubled the price. Because the thing was only $24.99. It probably would have ended up costing me closer to $50. I'm not paying $50 for a Peak Juice friend.
Don't worry, it won't be Peyton for the Chargers. It'll end up being Belichick.
Belichick and Sean Payton, Andy Reid. Well, What other never mind. I was gonna say, what other, like, top name old school head coach could they bring in? And my first thought that was, like, available was John Gruden, and that's why I said, "Never mind."
He's not going back to the Raiders.
It's like my first thought was Gruden. I was like, maybe not. What about the guy who was the Tampa coach that Tom Brady kicked out? He's up in the office now. What's
How
his
can I
name?
not get it? I can't get his name out.
I can see his face.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Somebody save me.
they won the bowl, and then Brady kicked him to the curb. Not the off-field stuff. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Ron Rivera? No. What's that dude that just he drafted the
He was the
quarterback?
coach at Arizona, then he went to Tampa.
Rob, what's your coach that
Arians.
Arians, Bruce Arians. Yeah, what about him for the Raiders coach?
You know what? You know who it's going to be, right? We saw him at the game. It's going to be Marvin Lewis.
Nah. I don't think so. Maybe a DC there.
I mean, why would he come back to DC?
Because he doesn't have a job in the NFL? It's a job?
He shouldn't have to go backwards. That's all I'm saying. He
The
shouldn't
way
want
that
to go
they exited him from the league, it's not going backwards if you're not in the league at all.
I mean, I'm
I
sure
mean, Brian Flores did it, but I think Brian Flores deserves to be a head coach, but he's a DC now. There's nothing wrong with it.
he'll be a head coach sooner rather than later.
But if he goes and be a DC right now, he could literally the next season be a head coach somewhere. Because
You know who we haven't heard from is Mike Zimmer.
I thought he was like in the college or something now.
Did he take a college job?
Maybe. I have good fantasy news and bad fantasy news about my team this week. Oh God.
I don't think he's coaching.
He might not be. He might be done. He might want to just stay home and chill.
He was an analysis consultant at Jackson State this last year.
Yeah, see, I thought he did something with a college. Want the good or bad first? No, always the bad first. Because then you enlighten with the good after. Crosby didn't want to play for Miami at the time because of the culture. I mean, I get it. Dude, Jordan Love looks like he hasn't slept in 10 years.
Looks like he went face first into a pillow.
No, it looks like he needs to go face first into a pillow. Did Zimmer's son pass away, or am I thinking of someone else? I'm not sure. I think he might. Amari Cooper on my bench. Oh, dude, he had the best game of maybe his career. Okay, what's the good news? Did you start I don't know. I'm with you, Poncho.
You know what? Here you go, Alex. Here's some good news. You're up on me by 34 points.
Yeah, but it's a consolation bracket.
I know. I still got 4 guys to go, and you got 1.
Jim Harbaugh, aren't there rumors of him? Yeah, but that happens every season, so I doubt he's actually going to.
I don't know. They've got him up on some recruiting violations too for college. So
from like 2 years ago.
Well, but they may run him out of the game this year.
That's true.
I mean, that's
Adam died last year. I was gonna say it rang a bell when you said that. Like, was his son like coaching, doing some sort of coaching also? Because I feel like I remember that situation. Keyword young. Yeah. No, I got you. Shout out to Lions, bro. I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, Adam Zimmer was the son that died on Halloween in 2022.
He was involved with coaching. I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, I know that situation.
Coach with the Saints.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, dudes. I think I'm ready to get off here. I'm probably gonna play some games in a little bit. Probably in half an hour or less. I just want to go eat a bagel or something.
I'm going to Taco Bell.
Will you get me a Baja Blast?
Yeah.
That's all I want. But we appreciate you guys for hanging. He might be in here for Raiders and Chiefs tomorrow. I will be in here with him for Niners and Ravens, of course. It's going to be a big game. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas Eve, a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you guys celebrate. If you celebrate, if you don't celebrate, I hope you have a good rest of your day / week up until the New Year's. We should do a Q&A soon.
Oh, that'd be fun.
We should do a Q&A. I'll see what days I'm off this week.
Yes. Sounds like a good idea to me.
So we should end the year with a nice Q&A and sit in here and vibe for a while.
Play some games too.
I'm talking about It's in the Blood, but
yeah,
he's got his head all twisted.
I'm all twisted today.
But we appreciate you all. I'll probably be over there on the It's Me It's Scurvy account. The link's in the description. Play some games. Get stressed out again. And chill out for a couple hours. I might come back later tonight and play something else as well. I don't know yet. But appreciate you guys. Stay safe. Happy holidays. Have a nice evening if we don't see you the rest of the day. You guys are the best. Much love from us to the Blood Fam. And we will see you guys on the next one.